This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jaylen, right-hand dribble into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jaylen forces it up over C. He tied it. He did it. Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boy, step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
In downtown Cleveland, Ohio, and tonight the Celtics gauntlet continues out of the frying pan of Ant Edwards and the Wolves yesterday in Minneapolis. Tonight, the shorthanded Celtics will see Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for checking in on a snowy, windy Sunday night and the final day of November in Cleveland. If you're traveling tonight, you're not alone. You're on the road, wherever you are. We'll keep you company for the next 3 hours. I'm Sean Grante. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly. And coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 20 edition. Yeah, it happens fast. Game 20 of Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics tonight, maybe the best half of Jaylen Brown's career and a career day for Neemias Queta. Two guys who were questionable to even play yesterday. Not enough in Minnesota. So as the Celtics continue through this 8-game gauntlet, which became a 10-game one with the NBA Cup makeup games added, are they right where they're supposed to be? Headed for the quarter pole on Tuesday. We'll discuss that. But the story of the night, the Celtics will play tonight not only without Neemias Queta, will not play in the back-to-back following his injury, but Derek White will sit out for the first time tonight. We'll run you through the numbers with White and Queta on the floor and what has happened to the Celtics this year when they are off the floor. Spoiler alert, it's not good news. We'll break down this rematch with the Cavs. A stunning blowout win for the Celtics in Boston the second week of the season. Darius Garland is back, but the Cavs sort of been without their mojo, like the Knicks, who the Celtics will see next on Tuesday night. They haven't really looked the part of Eastern Conference favorites. We'll talk about why. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Miami's win streak snapped. Toronto's win streak snapped. And believe it or not, the Pacers are now on one.
And they want the ball in the hands of Siakam against Buzelis with 5 to shoot. He's going to drive, shoot it, pull it up, and he hit it!
Shoot it! We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
You know, a lot of it has to do if you're shooting 56% from the field,
right.
the decision has to be made. Either the other team is going to let you keep doing that and you're going to blow them out, or they're going to put a stop to it and you're going to have to, make an adjustment and dig down and earn.
But coming up next, it's been a lock for a half-decade now. When the Celtics and Wolves get together, it always comes down to the final minute. Yesterday, the Wolves coughed up another fourth-quarter lead. Celtics scored 12 straight down the stretch to tie it until a broken play got fixed by Anthony Edwards. We'll look back. Goes back to Edwards straight away. Shot clock at 5. Anthony Edwards, game on his fingertips. Dribbles it, lost it, has it back, has to launch a crazy 3, and he hits it. It's all coming up and more as we count it down to the Celtics and the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental's Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
I don't understand. I mean, one as a team, I think we're last in free throw attempts, but even me personally, I'm one of the most aggressive downhill players in the league. Nobody's aggressive as me, and I don't understand. Night to night, it's the same thing. I don't get it. Maybe somebody can help me out with that one, but tonight I shoot 4 free throws, and I'm aggressive the whole game. I'm watching, around the league, other guys get these certain calls and things like that. It just, it is what it is. I don't understand.
The numbers bear it out. It's not hard to understand that you could say Jaylen Brown isn't getting calls if you wanted to look at just the numbers. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. And it's a topic that is increasing over the last couple of weeks, and it was on display yesterday as Anthony Edwards got to the line a ton. We've seen Cade Cunningham get to the free throw line a ton. We saw James Harden get to the free throw line a ton. Jaylen Brown has not been getting there. And Max, before we jump into the theory behind it, and you know how much we both love talking about officiating, right on the surface, without looking at numbers or knowing anything like that in front of you, do you think there is an issue with Jaylen Brown not getting called?
I mean, I look at Jaylen when he's talking about handling the basketball, all the things he's doing right now. He should be getting some calls and just haven't been getting any of them.
I hate it because it's generic, and you say each case is its own individual case, but the numbers bear it out, and let's go back to early in the year, and this is what everybody is looking at, and it's getting difficult to ignore as the flashpoint to all of this. At the end of the game, the Celtics lost against Utah. Jaylen Brown got tripped up, making a drive to the basket. The officials missed the call. Jaylen went off after the game on the officiating, on all of it, and if you remember what was odd about that, we said in real time, well, Jaylen's going to get fined. Obviously, he did not get fined by the league, which told me two things. Number one, the league absolutely knew he was right. So you're not going to make it worse by fining him. But Max, quite clearly, while the league let Jaylen get away with venting on that bad call, you know who takes that personally?
The officials.
The officials do. And so almost ever since that point, this has been a problem. We're going to talk to Joe Mazzulla about it a little bit later on, but since it seems to be the number one issue that people want to get to, it's getting more and more difficult to ignore the numbers because Jaylen is taking a lot of long twos. He's been the most proficient player in the NBA outside of Jokic at hitting those long twos, but he's also driving a ton, and his drive to free throw ratio obviously can't be ignored. Is there anything he can do? I'll ask Joe this question later. To be more like a James Harden or a Tyrese Halliburton or a Cade Cunningham, is there anything more he can do within his power to get calls?
I just don't think so. I mean, you put yourself in a position, and I think it depends on the player, too. Certain players, by reputation, are going to get calls, get free throws more than others. I think if he continues to be aggressive, look to go to the hole, I think those opportunities are going to go up for him instead of down.
All right, he obviously didn't get the calls in yesterday's game. We'll listen to that in a second. Tonight, obviously the deck is stacked against the Celtics here. Second night of a back-to-back. Significant travel delay last night. Celtics did not arrive to Cleveland until about 2 o'clock this morning for the 6 o'clock game this afternoon. And on top of it, most significant of all, for the first time this year, the Celtics will be missing 2 of the players who have been starting to me. As Cato will sit out, and so too will Derek White. He will miss a game for the first time this year. And needless to say, the defensive numbers plummet for the Celtics with Cato off the floor, with Derek White off the floor, and obviously when both of them are off the floor, it's amazing how many minutes the 2 of them have played together. But before we look ahead to the matchup and how that affects the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have to win this game now because they've been sort of scuffling along, we look back about 25 hours to yesterday. in Minneapolis when the Celtics look to be the beneficiaries of another Minnesota giveaway until the final seconds. All right, we told you about the uniforms here. Minnesota will be the only team wearing green. They were the old school Kevin Garnett, Malik Sealy, Terrell Brandon black jerseys with white letters and numbers and green trim. They will go right to left. Celtics will wear the alternate city edition, which is home white, gold numbers, black letters. They go left to right. Opening tip, one back by Gobert to Dante DiVincenzo, and away we go. Jaylen going to have to create something. He's going to jump backwards into that hope shot. It's an air ball. Makeda catches it and puts it up and in, just beating the shot clock buzzer as he knocks down McDaniels.
Just put it up on the rim. At least get an opportunity. Then you get the follow-up.
Derek White bounce pass, backdoor cut. Jaylen Brown two-hand slam. Randall, Pritchard trying to stay in front. Randall blows by him, finds the trailer. Gobert for the layup.
With that big body trailing, hands up, ready to catch it in motion.
Wolves regain the lead 10-9. Gets a Jaylen Brown screen. Edwards waiting for him on the right side. Going to put it in the hands of Garza. He lobs it on the inside. Caught by Jaylen Brown against a smaller Conley. Return to Garza. Straightaway three is good. Luka Garza revenge game. Right at Edwards again. Puts it in his right hand, fades away at the elbow, and a crazy jump shot that he banked in. Got to call that, son. Got to call that one. 29-28.
You call it good. That's what you call it.
14 for Jaylen Brown. Shireman lobs it in. Hauser catches and scores off the window. He got in behind DiVincenzo. Minnesota can regain the lead. Rob Dillingham steps to his left, forces the three over Jaylen Brown swish. Dillingham looking for an opening here. Hauser chasing down over the shoulder pass against DiVincenzo. Wide open three comes up short. Good rebound by Hauser. And the outlet, Derek White releases, beats everybody down the field. Two-hand slam, and the Celtics lead by 4. Jaylen Brown bounce pass. Kata all alone. Two-hand slam, and the second half begins with the first half left off. Jaylen Brown now 27 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. Nobody has had those numbers in NBA history in the first half in the play-by-play era. Here comes Anthony Edwards. Into the front court, floats it for Randall. Extra pass in the corner. McDaniels all alone for 3. Jaylen Brown goes by McDaniels, switches to the left hand and scores over DiVincenzo. Kata sets the screen. DiVincenzo jumps out of Jaylen, who attacks the left side, kick out to a wide open Shireman, straightaway 3, way off. Wide left on an offensive rebound. Kata. Pritchard swings it to Jaylen Brown. Shireman finds the open man. Corner 3. Derek White is good. Edwards drives past everybody, scoops it up and in with the right hand, and when that happens, it's an automatic Joe Mazzulla timeout. Edwards turns the corner on Hauser, gets in deep, reverses it up and in with the left hand, and Minnesota is back in front. 13-3 run. Derek White moves it to Simons, quick 3 from the left corner, got it. Edwards long cross court, Naz Reid, his 3 over Jaylen Brown is good. Jaylen does not want to pick up that fourth foul. He's nowhere close to these guys. Minot trying to stay in front of Randall. Randall steps back in the elbow, tough shot is good.
This time he just took his time. Before he was trying to overpower him.
16, 8, and 5 for Randall. 96-92. Minnesota by 4. Kata for Pritchard. Boots out to Jaylen Brown in the wing. He up fakes the 3. Drives past Naz Reid. Goes off the window and in. Scoring the foul. 101-98. Minnesota up by 3. Minnesota up by 6 as Anthony Edwards gets the Gobert screen and drills the 3. They're scoring easy now. And the Celtics have scored just 29 points here in the second half. Jaylen Brown for Derek White, straight away. DiVincenzo on him. Kata sets the screen, trying to free him. Derek White runs to the three-point line, launches, no good, back iron. Offensive rebound, Jordan Walsh. His first rebound, kick out. Pritchard, 3. Circles the rim, no good. And the rebound for Jaden McDaniels. Celtics just gone totally quiet from 3. Ball knocked away by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen going the length of the floor, elevates and lays it in. Goes back to Edwards straight away. Shot clock at 5. Anthony Edwards, game on his fingertips. Dribbles it, lost it, has it back, has to launch it crazy. 3, and he gets it. Long outlet, Peyton Pritchard's got it. He will throw out to Sam Hauser. His 3 is good, and that will give us our final score. The Celtics put a healthy scare into the Timberwolves. But their little 2-game win streak will come to an end. Minnesota's 3-game losing streak will come to an end. And the Timberwolves survive. The final score, Minnesota 119, Boston 115. And by now you know Jaylen Brown did something, 45, 5, and 5. Assists, rebound, steals that had only been done by Larry Bird in Celtics history. Nobody really put up those kind of numbers to me as Kata had the career high in rebounding, shattered his career high, and obviously tied his career high in scoring. Here's the story, Max. It will be not Luka Garza. It will be not Chris Boucher. It will be Xavier Tillman who gets the start here today, playing with Walsh. Xavier Tillman and Sam Hauser will replace Derek White and Neemias Queta in the starting lineup.
Well, a big body, you think about strong, can get inside, muscle people around. I like that opportunity. A veteran guy who's been there before, has played in some big games. And I think that you have to use him. And you use him or you lose him. And as a veteran player, you just pretty much stay ready to go. And I remember one of my only triple-double ever happened because Jim Peterson, your guy, your former broadcast partner, we were playing with the Rockets together. He was starting. I was coming off the bench. And I didn't even get a chance to sip my soda before Pete picked up 3 fouls against a guy named Wayman Tisdale. And I win the game because I was ready. I had a triple-double that night, the only one in my career. So you're going to get these opportunities as players, but are you going to cash in?
We've talked about the numbers all year that they crater, obviously, defensively with Queta out of the game, and obviously Derek White has been providing. Derek White and Queta have probably been the Celtics' best 2 defensive players throughout the course of the year. So needless to say, against a Cleveland team that can light it up, although they've got injuries as well. Jared Allen is not going to play. Larry Nance is not going to play. So they will be smaller with Mobley now sliding over to the center spot, and Jalen Tyson will start. So we're already, it seems, Max, at that time of the year when guys are in and out of the lineup.
Yeah, they're in and out of the lineup, but the guys you named, Mobley can be a big-time player, scoring the basketball. We've seen him when Allen has been out. You're probably a little bit more mobile around the rim. It gives him a little bit more space on the dance floor with Allen not being in the lineup.
All right, Max's Keys to the Game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
Let's go half-half instead of just one. We'll go with not turn the ball over. Donovan Mitchell, once you turn it over, he can be a one-man wrecking crew on a fast break. 2, let's say rebounding the basketball. We know what Mobley can do. Second chance opportunities around the rim. So you have to take away their defensive glass, their offensive glass, and your defensive glass has to go up.
Low turnovers, offensive rebounding. That's how the Celtics blew out the Cavaliers when these 2 teams met a month ago. Max's Player to Bank On brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Managing your business just got a whole lot easier with CSB's new partner services. Process payments, manage payroll, enjoy online banking. Get started at clintonsavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF.
Man, why do you always want to give me these things like this?
Well, because it's what we do every single game.
I understand
it's what years.
I understand what we do, but it just seemed like, you know what? Why don't you take the lead this time? I just want to see what you'll say.
Well, it's got to be Xavier Tillman, right?
Okay.
That's certainly got to be the player to watch here, and it's interesting. What we don't know right now is what Joe Mazzulla knew and when did he know it about Jared Allen, because I think Xavier Tillman was probably going to play anyway, because you got to try something different, because the Celtics are in this stretch 5 games in 7 days, 6 games in 9 days. So you knew, and we're going to talk to the coach about this, that there were going to be different combinations that you were going to need. The question is against whom and on which nights, because the Celtics will play the Knicks on Tuesday, back-to-back Wizards, Lakers Thursday, Friday, and then end the week in Toronto on Sunday.
Well, as you're saying right now, Tillman has that big body. He can rebound. We know that there have been times. You think about during the playoffs when the Celtics won the championship, Tillman hit a couple of big threes in the corner against Dallas. So if he can be on, knock down a few shots, and bang people around, I think the Celtics will get their money's worth right then and there.
All right, still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Said conversation with Joe Mazzulla. We're going to cover a lot of these topics, including Jaylen Brown getting to the free throw line or not. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Some long winning streaks ended last night, but when we return, Brendan Glasheen has Sports Hub headlines on a not very busy NFL Sunday, although Shedeur Sanders got the start about a mile from here in Cleveland today. He'll tell you all about it. Then we've got the Celtics, or what comprises the Celtics tonight, against the Cavaliers on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey New England, Drake May here. I'm always striving for greatness on the field, but greatness doesn't wait. It gets up, shows up, and moves forward. It takes hard work, ingenuity, and progress to achieve it. That's exactly what Chevy had in mind with the Chevy Silverado. Built bold, built for what's next. It has it all. Power, versatility, tech, comfort, the sky's the limit. Everything a great quarterback is looking for on the road. Because I know the Silverado is striving for that greatness just like me. Get to your local New England Chevy dealer today and check it out. The Chevy Silverado. Built to lead, built for greatness.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Winter's coming. Don't get caught in the cold. Book your home heating system health and safety check with Super Service today. Schedule now at superservicetoday.com.
I gotta tell you about Astound. Their fiber-powered 1 gig internet is a game changer. All for $60 a month. And for a short time, get a free unlimited Astound mobile line. Still thinking about switching? Go to astound.com now. Restrictions apply. See astound.com for details.
Hey, it's Felger here. If your home or business is in need of a roof, contact my friends at East Coast Metal Roofing during their Fall Into Savings sales event, where Sports Hub listeners get 10% off a new roof and financing options with no payment and no interest for 1 full year with approved credit. That's a great deal. You will never have to replace your roof again because their roofs have a lifetime transferable warranty, never rust, and can be installed on any style of home. Schedule a free quote by calling 844-611-ECMR. That's 844-611-ECMR, or visit eastcoastmetalroofing.com. East Coast Metal Roofing, your lifetime roofing solution.
The Boston Bruins, Loon Mountain, and 98.5 The Sports Hub have teamed up to offer the Skate and Ski ticket package for the 2025-26 season. Purchase a $150 ticket to a select Bees game and receive a complimentary lift ticket to Loon. Head to bostonbruins.com/skate and ski for more information and to buy your tickets today.
Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Week 13 Sunday in the National Football League. The Texans beat the Colts in Indy 20-16. Sauce Gardner, their trade deadline acquisition in Indianapolis, he left the game with a calf strain. And the Jaguars slide up to first in the AFC South thanks to the loss by the Colts, as well as their 25-3 win over Tennessee. Jags, as of now, the 3 seed in the AFC playoff picture. Scores in the 4 o'clock window. Pittsburgh leads Buffalo at halftime 7-3. Raiders and Chargers tied at 7 at the half, and the Seahawks are leading the Vikings 16-0 early in the third. Patriots wrap up Week 13. They host the Giants on Monday Night Football tomorrow night. Special teams captain Brendan Schooler, left guard Jared Wilson, they are both out. And Paris Tonga and Harold Landry are questionable. As for the Giants, rookie quarterback Jackson Dart will start. He's been out since Week 10 with a concussion. And a seismic college football coaching move. Lane Kiffin departs Ole Miss. He is the next head coach of LSU football. Kiffin will not coach Ole Miss in the upcoming college football playoff. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Brendan Glasheen. Grandy and Max will go around the NBA next to the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
Fresh blueberries and pomegranates are now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up blueberries by the pint and whole pomegranates for just $1.97 each when you use the digital coupon, Limit 4. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup, or get delivery. Hurry and save on blueberries and pomegranates. Plus, new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Celtics and Cavs getting set to go here in Cleveland. Again, repeating our top story. Jared Allen out for Cleveland. Derek White and Amias Queta out for the Celtics. Xavier Tillman will get his first start of the year. Our quick trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
And they want the ball in the hands of Siakam against Buzelis with 5 to shoot. He's going to drive, shoot it, pull it up, and he hit it!
Shoot it! Shoot it! It's nice the Pacers have won 2 in a row. Max, you want to talk to your guy Quinn Buckner about jumping on the play-by-play?
You know what, Sean, sometimes you get so excited you haven't won that many games. Quinn just got overly stimulated.
That's a fair way to say it. Indiana have been 2-16. Now they are 4-16. But the story in the NBA was the 18-year-old dude in Dallas.
Cooper looking for Clay. Right back to Coop. Powell's the screener. Coop has been dynamite driving the ball tonight. Now he takes the mid-range shot that was there and hits it.
Mark Followell, Mavericks TV last night. Cooper flagged the youngest player in NBA history with a 30-point game. He had 35 last night, a career high, as Dallas beat the Clippers. Max, the Clippers have now lost 13 of 15. The only 2 games they've won, a 40-point triple-double for James Harden in overtime in Dallas, and a 55-point game for Harden at Charlotte.
Well, let me ask you this. Is Ty Lue in trouble?
It's hard to imagine him not being. What do you say?
I mean, Ty Lue has been there for a long time, and there's a certain point when coaches stop listening. And isn't Jeff Van Gundy sitting there in that next seat?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
One game today, Houston blew out Utah 129-101. The Rockets are playing really well. They are third now behind the Lakers at OKC in the West. Games we'll be watching for you tonight in the East. The significant one is New York and Toronto, 2 teams the Celtics will see this week. In fact, Toronto's going to be a scouting game. They play the Knicks before the Celtics play them, and they play the Lakers before the Celtics play the Lakers. But we'll keep our eye on New York, Toronto, Atlanta, Philadelphia, all the other Eastern Conference games. Meanwhile, we got Celtics and Cavs here in Cleveland. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
There's nothing like the sights and sounds of the holidays. The crackle of a fire, the tearing of wrapping paper, and of new gifts. The smell of cookies, ornaments on the tree, and of new toys, along with the sound of Christmas carols through the Lexus Premium Sound System. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hey everybody, it's Hardy. Have you called Revise yet? With the cooler months coming, now's the perfect time to call Revise. Revise is Mass Save Home Performance Contractor. What does that mean? They'll come out to your home for a no-cost Mass Save Home Energy Assessment. They'll check out your heating system and your insulation levels to make sure you're nice and comfortable at home for the football season. Call 800-885-SAVE or visit callrevise.com to schedule your no-cost Mass Save Home Energy Assessment today. That's callrevise.com.
Be sure to tune into the Off Air Show with Thugger every Wednesday just after 6 p.m. on the 98.5 The Sports Hub YouTube channel. The Off Air Show is presented by the original light beer, Miller Lite. Legendary stories and the Off Air Show start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller time.
Hockey players, stop going to the store or rink to get your skates sharpened and do it right at home with the Sparks Skate Sharpener. Sparks allows you to sharpen your skate with pro-style accuracy at home. Sparks is easy, safe, consistent, and requires no experience. Perfect sharp skates every time with just a push of a button. Over 25 NHL teams are using Sparks, and so should you. Why go to the store or rink ever again when you can get pro-sharpened skates fast and easy? Get your Sparks Skate Sharpener today at sparkshockey.com and use promo code SPORTSHUB to save $50 at checkout. That's sparkshockey.com.
Layer on the flavor with the DQ sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Clogged drain never happens at a good time. John Stewart Drain Cleaning with locations in Woburn and Norwood and a team of over 70 technicians on the road daily will solve your clogged drain problem fast. John Stewart Drain Cleaning, on call since 1976. Visit johnstewart.com.
We get the job done. Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Boston, the home of the Celtics, Bruins, Rams, and Patriots. Boston's home for sports is 98.5, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
Our conversation with the coach is brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Here's Sean Grandy with the head coach of the Celtics, Joe Mazzulla.
All right, Brandon, thank you. 26 hours, Joe, about 700 miles ago, you and I sat at Target Center. I asked you what the most important thing to happen when you go small is, and you obviously, as you obviously will from time to time, it felt like everything you said in that answer yesterday is exactly what happened when you went small in the second half.
Yeah, I thought, we tried to use to our advantages the speed in there. They did a great job with their physicality and taking away our speed, and we didn't generate the advantages that we need to. And that's, obviously better play calling by me, better execution of the sets. But we got to fight for that. We went through a drought there on the offensive end, in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter. That kind of got them back into it, and we just got to continue to get better at those.
I'm trying, you're always trying to find patterns within patterns, and chaos theory says the farther out you get that there are patterns. A lot of these Sunday games and the Saturday game yesterday, you've had big first halves, and then the second halves there's been a lot of disparity between the halves, but throughout the course of the year, it hasn't really worked out that way. Is there anything to these 3, 4, 5 games we've seen where the second half is significantly different than the first half?
I think, a lot of it has to do if you're shooting 56% from the field, right. A decision has to be made. Either the other team is going to let you keep doing that and you're going to blow them out, or they're going to put a stop to it and you're going to have to, make an adjustment and dig down and earn, kind of like that. That was like the friction of the end of the third, start of the fourth quarter was I thought they turned up their defensive physicality. And when you have it going easy for you to a particular point, it's harder to snap back into it and say, okay, now we have to do something different to make that adjustment there. And so, I think that's just a natural progression of the game. And when you're in those tensions, those space of tensions, we have to be able to execute.
There's very little I dislike more than talking about officiating and getting calls and things like that. But with all the Jaylen conversation going on about him as much as he drives and not getting as many free throws as guys who do, it's interesting to me because we talk about free throw margin a lot because it's an area where you're probably going to be deficient this year. And when certain players that we see, like James Harden, guys like that who are savants and getting to the line, is there anything to that when it comes to where every player can get better at any one thing? Can Jaylen be better at figuring out ways to get to the line?
I think that's something that he works on a lot. He spends a lot of time on that, whether it's the type of contact that he's able to create, especially below the free throw line, whether it's playing off 2 feet, using his pump fakes, using his step throughs. I think that's he's constantly working to get better at little ways, but I do think the ability to draw fouls and draw contact is definitely a skill that you can get better at.
As we say almost every night is different, and this will be a first. Not only Nimi, but Derek obviously is out as well. And under the umbrella of you don't know what you have till it's gone, I think people have conflated this year Derek's shooting with his play. What is the biggest thing you miss when you suddenly will not have him for the first time?
Oh, you miss the things that you can't even notice when you're watching the game, the intangibles. His defense, number one. His defense is tremendous. His poise on the offensive end is tremendous. His communication, just his stabilizing force. And, as you saw the other night in Detroit, at any point in time, he can take over a game. So, it'll be by committee that will do that. And, obviously we're fortunate that it's not a long-term thing.
6 games in 9 days, so obviously you've known you were going to have some guys out probably throughout the course of this stretch. How much of it is, this team has these guys, so maybe this is the night I don't want to play this guy, and then Thursday we play this team, and Friday we play this team, or is it literally I'm going to take each day as it comes?
It's a little bit of both. In the NBA you can never really anticipate, you can never really say anything, depending upon who the other team has out, and if you win this game, you want to try to win the next. You want to put yourself in position to continue to capitalize on the things that you're doing well. So it's just kind of an ever-flowing thing, and at the end of the day, you probably make it one day at a time.
The first meeting with the Cavs, which was a month ago, 60% of your shots were threes. And I knew their number was high, but looking it up again last night, they also shot 60% of their shots were from three. Do you anticipate when you play Cleveland the game is going to end up that way, or is that just a matter of every game takes on a life of its own?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, if you take a look at part of the, I think there's so much layers to the three-point attempt percentage that comes down to it is, we're also top 3 in crashes per shot. And so, you're looking at the threes as one piece to that. The other piece to that is, to me, the story of that game was the offensive rebounding. Yep. They really turned it up in the second half. They crashed over 2 guys per play in the second half. They had 16 second chance points, and a lot of those came in the second half when they kind of cut it to 6 or 8. And I thought that was one of our best offensive rebounding activity games. And so, you have to look at the other side of that is our offensive rebounding was great in that game. And so there's multiple layers to that. And so I obviously expect some shot making and shot taking by the guys out there. But, to me, it's going to be one on the turnovers and our ability to rebound on both ends of the floor.
As it was the last time. All right, back-to-back, travel delays, no shoot-around, down 2 starters. You live for these days, right?
Yeah, it's great.
This is what Joe Mazzulla is all about. We got Celtics and Cavs next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
At Meineke, doing car care right means transparency. So Meineke certified technicians perform a free digital e-inspection and send updates with pictures, videos, and notes directly to your phone or email. When you can see what we see, that's Meineke transparency. See for yourself. Visit Meineke.com today and schedule an appointment with a locally owned and operated location. Trust your key with Meineke. Meineke, doing car care right.
Imagine looking up and seeing 48 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 48 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2024 CY total sales.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
No matter who's playing or where, it has been a lock the last few years. When the Celtics and Timberwolves get together, it's coming down to minute 48. Yesterday at Target Center, the Wolves let another double-digit lead get away late. A 12-0 Celtics run tied it with a minute to go. Jaylen Brown matched Anthony Edwards and then some all day until the final seconds. 101-98. Minnesota up by 3. Minnesota up by 6 as Anthony Edwards gets the Gobert screen and drills the 3. They're scoring easy now. And the Celtics have scored just 29 points here in the second half. 19 games into the season, they've labeled the gap year. The Celtics have been in every game but one, including some stunning wins, none more than the blowout of the conference favorite Cavs last month. Tonight, they'll go into the spider's web on a back-to-back. Celtics against Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Very familiar confines, Rocket Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Still one of the older buildings like Target Center in Minneapolis now in the NBA. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics, who are going to sound a lot different tonight. But so will the Cavs, because they won't have Jared Allen. They will go smaller tonight with Evan Mobley at the center spot. And they're going to have Tyson play. Jalen Tyson's going to play the power forward spot with DeAndre Hunter and the all-star backcourt of Donovan Mitchell, averaging 30 a game, trying to become the second Cav to ever do that other than LeBron, and Darius Garland, who we did not see in the first meeting. The Celtics will play tonight without Neemias Queta. They'll play tonight without Derek White. As a result, they will sound like this.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Jordan Walsh, University of Arkansas.
Xavier Tillman, Michigan State University.
Xavier Tillman will have all eyes on him tonight. And I got a question for Max about the starting lineup, but first let me tell you the Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Carol Marino of North Andover of Boston, goes up by 15 at any point in the first quarter. Carol wins the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com. 10 different players, Max, have now started for the Celtics in the first 20 games. I don't think that's a surprise. But what about the fact that Anthony Simons has not been one of them?
I'm a little surprised because, you know, he can be explosive shooting the basketball, but what you do, you take away that one element that you have coming off the bench, the opportunity to have a great scorer, somebody potentially can change the game for you.
All right, great opportunity for the Cavs tonight. They are 5-5 in their last 10. They seem to be going through the motions a little bit. Kenny Atkinson didn't seem that agitated as they kind of go along here with Detroit and Toronto starting to run away with the East. Celtics will wear the home white tonight on the road. Green letters and numbers that will go right to left. Cavs wearing the familiar LeBron's old school navy blue uniform with the wine trim. Celtics win a tip. Jaylen Brown finds Pritchard, and 4 seconds into the game, he knocks down a
Wait a minute. The Celtics won a jump ball? Are you kidding me? They hadn't done that.
Mobley beat Tillman, but he won the ball backwards. It got pinballed around, and the Celtics controlled it now. The Celtics, who we've talked about time and time again, trying to avoid early fouls, have Pritchard foul Mobley 19 seconds into the game, reaching in for a steal.
Trying to come in for a steal, and what the Celtics want to do almost every time, double team on the post when Mobley gets that basketball.
Mitchell side of the bounds and safe to Evan Mobley. Here's the handoff. Darius Garland. Push pass for Tyson. He's going to try a three from the corner over Hauser. Bounces out. And the rebound for Jordan Walsh.
I'd like to see Jordan Walsh get a nice little bounce back of just scoring the ball.
This time Tyson comes out to challenge Pritchard before he can release that three. Pritchard bounce pass for Jaylen Brown. He's going to try Tyson right away. Gets him to the free throw line. Backs him to 14 feet. Then steps back into a long two and hits it as he has done all year long. 5-0 Boston.
Shot's incredible. He's coming off the wrong foot and falling away with that.
He's shooting nearly 60% of those shots. Mobley penetrates, kicks back to a wide open DeAndre Hunter, and he misses the three. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Shuttle pass ahead to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard watched by Garland. Fancy dribble between his legs. Step back, long two, swish.
Wow.
He was trying to jump behind the line, but he was in a little too close. That's a long two, and it's 7-0.
Garland doesn't want to defend the basketball. He is more of a scorer, so Pritchard can beat him with the basketball.
Garland, remember, broke his jaw in Boston a couple of years ago. Mobley gets Tillman to about 10 feet, trying to move it down low to Hunter. Hunter steps back away from Hauser, and his fall away bounces in. Hunter gets the Cavs on the board at 7-2 in minute number 2. Peyton Pritchard, left-hand dribble behind a Tillman screen into an open three, swish.
But he's looking to get open, and Tillman sets a bigger pick than Queta because of the wideness of his shoulders.
Pritchard has 8 points in the first 2 minutes of the game. It's 10-2. Jordan Walsh has a steal. Stepping in front of Donovan Mitchell, but he throws a lead pass way too far for Hauser. Back-to-back turnovers. Garland puts in the hands of Tyson over the shoulder pass. Donovan Mitchell up, fakes the three. Jordan Walsh, education continues.
Yes.
Tonight he's going to get Donovan Mitchell. Does have the size advantage on him. Entry, Mobley takes Hauser in and then kicks to the corner for a three from Tyson that's no good. And Jordan Walsh has the rebound. Celtics have hit both their threes. Cavs have missed both of theirs. Peyton Pritchard, swing pass for Hauser. Now to left corner, Jordan Walsh, pretty good look at a three. Got it. Timeout, Kenny Atkinson. Maybe he'll get a little louder now. Celtics hit their shots, Cavs don't hit theirs. And it's an early 11-point lead, just 2 minutes and 27 seconds in. Boston 13, Cleveland 2 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matthew Slater. I didn't earn my team's trust on game day. I earned it in every rep. And that's how Ira does it too. They show up for you every time with respect, honesty, and an expert team ready at every turn. No pressure, no runaround, just real help. Because Ira's playbook is about people, not plays. I love Ira because they've earned my trust mile after mile.
Visit your local Ira dealership today or visit us online at iracars.com.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assists. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Give the gift of winter this season to the Neshoba Valley Ski Area in Westford, Mass. Gift cards are valid toward lift tickets, snow tubing tickets, ski rentals, lessons, the Outlook restaurant, and more. Buy now at skineshoba.com. And for every $50 purchased, you get $10 free.
Hi, I'm offensive lineman Caden Wallace. New England football is all about teamwork. Off the field, it's about giving back to our community. That's why I'm teaming up with Heading Home to help end homelessness here in Massachusetts. Learn more at headinghomeinc.org.
Hit 985thesportshub.com.
Well, remember last year in February when the Cleveland Cavaliers came to Boston and the Celtics jumped out to a 25-3 lead, eventually lost that game. They're up 13-2 here, just 2 minutes and 27 seconds in.
Ball movement has been good, crisp, and even the fact that Walsh decided to take that three, I've asked him. And obviously, I'm not part of the coaching staff, but be aggressive, son. Look to make your shot from time to time.
Celtics basketball brought to you by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. No changes. Darius Garland, personnel-wise anyway. Darius Garland behind the Mobley screen down the right side. Now a little pick-and-roll action. Moves into Mobley, runs free in the corner. The three is wide open but missed. Wow. On the rebound for Jaylen Brown. They ran a perfect play out of the timeout. Got Mitchell an open three, and he missed it. Cavs just not shooting it well here in the first couple of minutes of the game. Jaylen Brown against Darius Garland. Creeping to the elbow. Throws the shoulder into him. Gets to the mid-block. Pulls up for the jumper. Rims out. Rebound belongs to Mobley. Jordan Walsh was actually there crashing, but he got there a little too soon. Mitchell, bounce pass lead for Hunter. He is open in the right corner for three. Hunter has all five here for Cleveland. Celtics by 8. Peyton Pritchard got the Celtics going. Strong down the right side. Pulls up on Tyson. Pump fake. Tyson doesn't go for it. Teams are starting to catch up a little bit and not take the pump fake from Pritchard. When he gets inside the paint, Jaylen Brown strong down the right side. He beats Mobley, scoops it up, does not get the bounce, but Hunter came late on the challenge. It's going to be a foul either on Mobley or Hunter. It's on Mobley. And we talk about Jaylen Brown not getting to the free throw line. He gets there 3 minutes and 29 seconds in tonight.
Well, that's what we talked about. He said, I am one of the most aggressive downhill players. I get in position right now where I want to hit people with my body, go, and then go to the free throw line. He said it's unacceptable. Last night, I think he had 4 free throws. He said, look at everybody else. Why not me?
So Jaylen Brown is getting about 6.3 free throw attempts a game. On pace to be a career high. And it's interesting when you consider the fact that he is far and away, his career numbers have changed dramatically in terms of location of the shot. His shots are coming much farther away from the basket. A huge percentage of long twos, and obviously that would be a career high. He gets 1 of 2 at the line. Mobley has the rebound. 14-5 is the 9-point Boston lead. Donovan Mitchell switches to the left hand, drives on Jordan Walsh, shuttles to the corner. Tyson swings out to Hunter. Hunter turns Jaylen Brown around to move back into the left corner for the three that's no good, and the rebound belongs to Jaylen Brown.
Tyson going from left to right. He's trying to get something going.
Tyson is 0 for 3, getting the start here. The Cavs going smaller without Jared Allen. Pritchard drops back to Tillman, handoff back to Pritchard, runs behind a Tillman screen, launches a 3 off bounce, no good, but an offensive rebound for Jordan Walsh. This is how the Celtics beat the Cavs in the first meeting, crashing, getting offensive rebound. Handoff Jaylen Brown, shot clock already at 6. Jaylen, left-hand dribble coming strong, bounce pass in the paint, Jordan Walsh, couple of pump fakes, lays it in with the left hand, and the foul.
I didn't see the foul. I'm looking to see if he got hit on the hand by Mobley, and if that was Mobley, no, it was Hunter, I think. But why are you reaching for the basketball? Let it come up. Just whack you up on the arm. Good call. Count it at 1.
It's interesting. Hunter, I was wondering, he wasn't taking the pump fake. Jordan Walsh was just as if there was a 7-footer there. It wasn't, and he finally went up and got a lazy reach-in foul. He knocks down the free throw. Jordan Walsh just his 9th free throw attempt of the year. It's a 3-point play. And the Celtics, who led by 12 yesterday, and Minnesota are up by 12 early in Cleveland tonight. Had a great first half yesterday. Garland drives, floats it with the right hand, no good. Rebound, pinballed around. Celtics come out of the pack with it. Great start here on the second night of the back-to-back. Jaylen Brown dropped for Hauser. Steps to his right, clean look at a 3. No good, back iron, offensive rebound, Tillman. Kick out. Hauser has it punched away. Good job by Tyson. Forces the Hauser turnover. Garland running the floor, finds Donovan Mitchell, steps right into an open 3 and knocks it down.
And they punish you. When you turn the basketball over, they're coming back. They're flying up the court looking for those 3s.
It's a big swing, 17-8. Boston lead is 9. Donovan Mitchell's on the board. Hayden Pritchard against Donovan Mitchell. Goes left side, Jaylen Brown. Watched by Mobley. Mobley hand in his face. Jaylen takes one step in, takes a contested 18-footer. No good. It's a tough shot. And Hunter has the rebound.
Mobley might have got a piece of that one.
Garland up the right side, calls his own number, short on the 3, and Jaylen grabs another rebound. He's got 4 rebounds already. Jaylen drives, length to the floor, runs it up, in traffic, no good. Jordan Walsh crashes, keeps the rebound alive, but it goes off Jaylen Brown out of bounds. And the Cavs will get it. And again, Jaylen Brown, frustrated. Wanted a call there and didn't get it.
So I'm in the paint, I'm getting hit, I'm attacking the rim, but I can't get that call. Calls have changed, though, now. I mean, the ticky-tack fouls right now, they're not doing as much. I mean, that summer meeting I had with the officials, they told me all that. No ticky-tack.
Where did that take place? Did you
Charlotte.
take them all out, or?
Charlotte.
Naquan Tomlin is in the game earlier than it normally would be with all the guys out for Cleveland. Dean Wade, that monster game against the Celtics here a couple of years ago, checks in as well. They move it into the left corner, and Hunter knocks down a 3. So this is why leads don't mean too much against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back-to-back 3s by Donovan Mitchell and DeAndre Hunter, and the Boston lead is cut in half. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla, 6:16 to go. Opening quarter, Boston 17, Cleveland 11. Now on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 48 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 48 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2024 CY total sales.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you've built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news.
Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Hey Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Celtics lead has been cut in half to 6, 17-11, but jumping on the Cavs early, particularly on the glass, the Celtics enter the night dead last in the NBA in defensive rebounding, but they are 7 for 7 on that end of the floor.
Well, it will benefit them, especially with Mobley being out there.
And just as we saw when Keita missed the game the other night, Amari Williams gets an early call. So Amari Williams and Simons come off the bench with Walsh, Pritchard, and Brown. Pritchard down the right side, pump fake on Tyson. 12-footer is good. Tyson is not playing Pritchard close enough.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of letting Pritchard go where he wants to go. And he said, Pritchard hits you with your body. He's getting great separation.
Pritchard is in double figures. Garland launches a three, and Pritchard clipped him from behind, which not only is 3 free throws, because of the ticky-tack foul he picked up earlier. Pritchard, who's the hot shooter here for the Celtics, now has to come out, picking up 2 early fouls.
You defeat the purpose. I know you want to play defense, but watch when he comes off this pick. What are you going to do now? Well, he just kind of pushed him in the back. A very lazy foul. Lazy reach in. At times when you have to concede certain things, but this one, it wasn't that much of one. Had a chance to see the replay a little bit more.
Celtics don't even consider challenging. Garland gets the first 2 free throws. I mentioned that the Raptors will be all over the Celtics radar this week, playing the Knicks tonight. Then they will play the Lakers, the game before the Lakers come. Both the Celtics and Lakers will be on a back-to-back Friday. 2 of 3 free throws for Darius Garland. 19-13, Boston by 6. Here's the first touch for Simons. Against Tyson, push pass for Amari Williams. Williams bumps with the veteran Dean Wade, hands off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown puts it in the right hand, circles on Dean Wade, forces one up, no good, but he gets the call. And Jaylen Brown has earned himself 2 trips to the free throw line here in the first 7 minutes.
I looked that back foot, Sean, as he slid it a little bit. Thought it could have been called for a walk. Get a chance to see the replay here. I'm watching. Watch the feet. A little shuffle. A little Cleveland shuffle, but I guess they're saying they're okay with it.
Shedeur Sanders got the start today up the street.
Uh-oh.
So all the Browns fans tailgating
Sean
this morning.
Grandy says that's not good news.
No, he did not have a great game. Our buddy Kevin Harlan was here in Cleveland calling that game. And it's so funny what you flash back to, but one of the other times that we were all in Cleveland together, Kevin Harlan called the Gordon Hayward game on opening night in this building for TNT. Jaylen Brown gets the free throws. We're at 21-13, Boston by 8.
Maybe think about that.
So, I mean, think of the number of times we've been here, the 6th playoff series. Darius Garland, little shuttle pass for DeAndre Hunter, up fakes on Jaylen Brown. Jaylen reaches out, little touch foul the other way, and Jaylen, you can hear him saying, it was just my hand, it was just my hand. And now, Jaylen is walking down Carl Lane.
No, that was a good call. I mean, you can't chuck a guy with your forearm.
If you jostle him out of off position. Tomlin, handoff for DeAndre Hunter. Left side of Tyson, hand back to DeAndre Hunter, guarded by Baylor Shireman. Shireman's worked his way back in the rotation this week. Stumbling as Hunter, kick out to Tomlin, but he, again, threw him that grenade with the shot clock winding down. He couldn't get the shot away. He was so distracted by what he thought should have been a foul on Shireman. He didn't realize he was passing with 1 second on the shot clock.
I love that. The grenade. The pin's already pulled, and you just sitting there, tick, 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 tick. Here, you take it.
I know Jaylen Brown is still out there, but with Walsh, Shireman, and Amari Williams, Anthony Simons has to be a little more take this game over and not be shy in these minutes. Derek White on the floor, no Peyton Pritchard.
And essentially what they're doing, they're begging you to score. But look to score.
Simons, top of the circle against Tomlin. Instead throws the bounce entry to Jaylen Brown against Garland. Shot clock down to 4. Jaylen got to make a move. Rises up. Is called for the offensive foul. 3 seconds. He got lucky there.
Yes,
Here's why he got lucky. They called 3 seconds, a split second, before he rose up with that elbow and clipped Darius Garland, who, remember, broke his jaw a couple of years ago against Boston.
Darius Garland is good at that particular thing.
Yeah, he is.
Of throwing his head back like that.
Garland drives, kick to the wing. Tyson's 3, online but short. Another defensive rebound for Jaylen Brown. He's got 7 rebounds already. Anthony Simons, long diagonal lead. Baylor Shireman in the corner, going to throw back to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen sizes up Tomlin. 12 on the shot clock, ducks the shoulder, drives, and there's the contact. Easy call, no shot. And that was the 4th team foul on the Cavs, so this will be on the side. And very quickly, Mobley and Mitchell will come back in the game.
What you do, you measure a guy. And you see how confident he is. You can tell confidence on a defender when you look in his eyes sometimes. Sometimes a guy looks like, this is the last place I want to be over here guarding you. That was me and Dr. J. I had no confidence the first time I guarded him. Maitre D, this way to your table, sir.
I imagine he took confidence away from a lot of guys.
Yeah, well, particularly me. I don't know about them.
Simons turns the corner, drives past Dean Wade, switches to the right hand and scores off the window. Celtics have the lead back to 10, 23-13.
Thing about Dean Wade, doesn't have a lot of foot speed.
Mobley, hand off Donovan Mitchell, who does. Dribbles to the left elbow, little jump pass into the corner. That's Dean Wade's spot, and he knocks down a 3.
He has killed you over the last couple of years with that.
23-16. Cavs, 11 of their 13 shots have been threes. Both teams, they both took 60% of their shots from 3 in the first meeting, and that number is even higher here. Jaylen Brown, straight away. Guarded by Porter, who's in the game for the first time. Jaylen gets the mid-block, awkward flip shot, no good. Amari Williams gets a hand on the rebound, but it comes down to Porter. Diagonal lead, Donovan Mitchell exposes the ball. Amari Williams reaches for it. Donovan Mitchell dribbles to the sideline. Has it in the right hand, jumps into a 3 away from Jordan Walsh, no good. Rebound, Simons just kept Dean Wade at bay to get that to Amari Williams. Good job by Simons. Celtics +8 on the glass here in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown spinning on Mobley, exposing the ball, knocked away by Tomlin, loose on the floor. Porter's got it 2-on-1. Donovan Mitchell lobs up for Tomlin, who lays it in. Boston lead down to 5.
Jaylen can't get himself in that position of trying to dribble in an elevator.
Baylor Shireman moves to Jordan Walsh. Right-hand dribble, now backs it out of the wing. Cross-court, Amari Williams, hand off to Simons. Simons looking for an opening. Stutter step in on Mobley, now backs it out. 5 on the shot clock. Simons wants to take Mobley, one of the better defenders in the league. Spins, takes the fadeaway and hits it. Wow. Anthony Simons hits that long 2 fadeaway that Jaylen Brown's been shooting all year.
That's a great shot going back over your body.
25-18, Mobley going to attack Amari Williams. He runs it up and gets the bounce.
Mobley's long. Yeah, he gets on the inside. He just normally just outreaches you.
Quick little 7-2 run here for the Cavs. They've cut it to 5, 25-20. Anthony Simons puts it in the right hand, steps to his right. Tough fall away, no good. Mobley has the rebound. Mobley dribbles into the front court. He's going to launch a 3, circles the rim, spits it out right to Porter for the easy putback. 9-2 is the Cleveland run. Boston lead down to 3, 25-22. Cleveland scoring now with Pritchard out of the game. They've started to score. Simons dribbles into a straightaway 3 and drills it. Porter and Dean Wade got crossed up as Jaylen Brown picked them off. And Simons now has the last 7 for the Celtics.
He got in that lower pocket, the no man's land defensively.
Donovan Mitchell dribbles around Jordan Walsh, coming downhill. Simons not even going to challenge. And Mitchell elevates for the 2-hand slam and electrifies the crowd.
Electrified me. And the spider is attacking like that.
28-24. Boston by 4. Clock rolling with 1:17 to go in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown, career high. He's only had 8 rebounds in a quarter once. He's got 7. The 5th time he's done that. Simons for Amari Williams. Attacks the middle of the floor. Then at the last second, trying to throw it out to the corner. Punches it out to a wide open Jordan Walsh. He takes an extra second. Then misses the open 3. Jumps for his own rebound at the elbow, but ball knocked away from him. Mitchell, long lead pass knocked away by Shireman. He deflected it right back to Mitchell. Mitchell lays it up no good, and the ball ends up ricocheting off Mitchell out of bounds. That was a wild sequence. Tomlin had a great chance. He was there all alone, but Shireman was able to deflect the pass.
Mitchell just put it up high. Made sure his man was the only one who could get it. But that stutter step Mitchell has, and when he's coming, boy, he gives you that hesitation dribble, and he puts that ball. He's trying to pull the rim down. Is Brown now out of this game? How the Celtics going to do that?
Playing without Cada and White tonight. Simons drawing down the right side. Ball knocked away by Mobley out of bounds. Celtics will keep it. The Cavs immediately and vociferously and demonstratively signaling for a replay review. And they don't want to use one. So Donovan Mitchell is trying to argue for the call. We're getting a look on the Jumbotron. That definitely should be Cleveland ball, but it's not. Hugo Gonzalez coming off from Milk Carton, going to get some run here in the final 30 seconds of the quarter. Simons dribbles behind the Amari Williams screen. Long 3 is no good. Dean Wade has the rebound. About a 3.5-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down in the first quarter. Celtics built the lead all the way to 12. Now it is 4. Gonzalez, Josh Minot in the game. Celtics have played 10 guys now here in the first quarter. Again, playing without White and Caden tonight. Donovan Mitchell drives around Simons. Jump pass into the corner. Tomlin's 3 is no good. Rebound hits Hugo Gonzalez. He doesn't grab it. Porter does. 3 seconds to go. Mobley in the paint, catches, and is fouled with 9/10 of a second remaining. Wow. And the one defensive rebound the Celtics don't secure is going to cost them free throws.
And that ball was already in his hand. He just didn't pull it into the body.
First in the last 2 minutes.
So every year I look at Mobley, it seems like he's getting better and better. He has enough to shoot the ball from the outside, has a pretty good stroke from the free throw line. He can rebound effectively, and what else I love about he can block shots around the rim. And every year I see he's getting stronger and stronger. I saw a couple clips on some reels where he was working out. I was impressed with some of the track stuff he was doing.
I'm glad your algorithm is finally feeding you some NBA stuff. Free throw is good for Mobley. 13 Minot from half court. Ball short. The Cavs they need to do. They carve away at the 12-point deficit, and they cut it to 2 at the end of 1. At Rocket Arena, Boston 28, Cleveland 26. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. When you compete with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch, Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
Felger and Mass, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Celtics starters built a nice lead. By starters, I'm talking about the group of Walsh, Sam Hauser, and Xavier Tillman tonight, with Derek White and Amias Cade out. As we head to the second quarter here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse with a Boston lead. Now down to 2 to Derek White and Amias Cade out. As we head to the second quarter here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse with a Boston lead. Now down to 2. Really been interesting. Why we're going to talk more about it on Tuesday when we see the Knicks. The Knicks and the Cavs seem perfectly content to let the other teams, Detroit and Toronto, get off to the hot start. Build an early lead in the East. Mobley, diagonal kick out, pretty good look. Proctor's 3 from the left side is no good. Long rebound. Minot keeps it away from Donovan Mitchell. Josh Minot into the front court. High right-hand dribble. Here's the handoff to Baylor Shireman. Ball knocked away from him by Mitchell. Mitchell looked like he went out of bounds getting it, but he saves it back in. Simon has it. Shireman up picks a 3 on Mobley. He did reset the shot clock. Plenty of time here for Simons. Cross-court Shireman. Crazy deep 3. No good. Rebound. Minot crashes. Has it go which way, guys? They're all calling different things. It's going to be Boston ball.
And because Minot came on that backside, just trying to keep the basketball alive, you get an extra opportunity.
Now Bryant will check in. Both teams have used 10 players already. 9:46 to go in the first half. It's not just Jared Allen who's out tonight, but Sam Merrill remains out. Larry Nance, another big for Cleveland, and Max Strus. We talked about the other day when we saw Javonte Green for Detroit. Hauser under out of bounds. Tillman is open. He's going to fire up that left side 3. It's online and good.
Well, he liked it. I mean, he paused for the cause then. And he can shoot that little long jump shot if you let him set his feet.
Tie scores 33. Left side, Tyson again, 3 again. He missed his first 4. Now he's made 2 in a row. 36-33, largest lead for the Cavs. Simons down the right side, takes Proctor all the way in deep, falls away, feeling contact, banks it home, score to the foul, chance for a 3-point play for Anthony Simons.
Attacking the rim, getting in the paint, high percentage shot where you can get fouled. That's the thing about a 3-point shot. very seldom you're going to get fouled from the three-point range because it's a harder shot. Nobody's going to foul you there. But in the paint, people are going to be a lot more aggressive, and you can pick up a foul in this situation.
Simons had a good game against the Cavs a month ago, made 4 threes. He misses the free throw here. So he sticks on 9 points. It would have been he and Pritchard as the only Celtics in double figures had he made it. But Cleveland hangs on to the lead, 36-35. Proctor dribbling behind his back. Simons actually shuts that off. Kick out Mitchell, drives around to Hugo Gonzalez. Bounce past Proctor, whips it all the way out to the wing. Mobley ducks the shoulder. Pump fake. Turns, gets away with a little fall away after landing on both feet. Diving to the floor is Tillman to get a loose ball.
Good shot, Tillman.
Getting the chance to play here. Making it pay off. Tillman getting the start for the injured Neemias Queta. Expecting Queta to play against the Knicks and Karl Anthony Towns on Tuesday. Simons falls away from the mid-block and hits.
Wow. That was a great shot. He's getting a lot more comfortable with what he wants to do on the floor.
First 2 players in the game in double figures are Pritchard and Simons. Tyson drives, spins, kick out. Proctor's 3 is good. And just like yesterday where we had all the lead changes in Minnesota, we've had a bunch of them in the early going here. Simons, over-the-shoulder pass, gives Minot a clean look at a 3. No good back iron. Tillman got bumped from behind. Those loose ball foul should be on Bryant.
Tillman just worked inside out. And you get Bryant looking in disbelief. Get these smaller guards. They come in and get that little sidestep, separation, bump. It gives them opportunity to shoot the basketball in the paint. That didn't happen during the 80s because if you came in to bump the guy, a big guy, you were going down.
Hauser will trigger the side out of bounds, playing with Simons, Tillman, Minot, and Hugo Gonzalez. Gonzalez shut off on the baseline, throws back out to Simons. Simons moving to his right, Proctor leaning on him. Tillman trying to set a screen to free him. Simons bounce pass for Tillman. Tillman with the shot clock at 1 has to launch a crazy 3. No good, wide left, and a rebound for Bryant.
That's what he said about his percentages are going to go down when he's moving.
Cavs by 2 and the ball. Garland does that herky-jerky move on Hauser, then throws it into Bryant, and Simons just decides against the 7-footer, I'm just going to grab him and commit the foul.
Wrap him up. Okay, let's throw it back over.
Now you get Peyton Pritchard back in there after he sat for a long time with the 2 fouls.
The teams don't really look for that as much, that post up. When the guys, when you get a big against a smaller guy on his back.
Side out of bounds. Bryant hands back to Garland. Cavs reset their offense with 8 on the shot clock. Garland against Simons. Deep on the right side. Bryant sets the screen. Garland moving to his left. Slides his feet on Tillman. Fall away 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound. Wade deflects it. But Hauser going to chase it down to the corner. Celtics have been really good on the defensive glass here in the first half. They trail by 2. Pritchard switches to the left hand. Takes Porter into 12 feet. Bounce pass out to Minot. Minot dribbles away from Wade. Diagonal kick out. Tillman handoff. Simons turns the corner. Tries to step back. It's not there on Garland. So he'll keep the dribble alive with the left hand. Going to attack, slot drive, scoop, and score off the window before Bryant could get there. Boy, Simons got some moves.
Simon just kept that basketball in, and they're working it. Wow.
Long lead pass. Dean Wade's 3 is no good. Offensive rebound. Bryant got there. Couldn't deflect it home. Celtics have tied the game with 13 from Simons off the bench. He's going to try again. A trail 3. Short front iron. Long rebound. Minot's got it. His put back from the elbow is no good. And the rebound belongs to the Cavs. Proctor out of the pack. Pritchard back defensively. So a throw back out to the trailer. Garland's 3 is good. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Not going to be able to run back and forth in transition with these guys. 6:42 to go. First half, Cleveland 42, Boston 39 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, this is Mary Dean, President and CEO of Clinton Savings Bank. As we celebrate the holidays, we thank you, our customers and neighbors, for your continued support, trust, and partnership. From all of us at Clinton Savings Bank, we wish you joy, peace, and happiness throughout the holiday season.
All right, folks, are you looking to do something different for your next event? Maybe your child's birthday party, or even just a fun night out with your friends? Splitsville at Patriot Place is something for everyone. They got 12 luxury lanes of bowling, 4 best-in-class golf simulators, I love those, 3 interactive dart areas, and weekly live entertainment from some of New England's best local bands. Splitsville delivers a one-of-a-kind entertainment experience for all. Host your next event in the shadows of Gillette Stadium. Visit howlsplitsville.com or just call them 508-698-BOWL. Splitsville at Patriot Place, where you can eat, bowl, sing, swing, or aim like a champ.
At Boston Logan, we know the holidays bring us together, but getting here doesn't have to sap your holiday spirit. Driving in? Reserve your parking spot ahead of time, or let someone else take the wheel and ride the Logan Express bus, the train, or water ferry. Even better, when you take the Back Bay Logan Express, you can skip to the front of the security line. To keep your arrival to Logan merry and bright, download the Fly Logan app or visit flylogan.com. Boston Logan, going above and beyond this holiday season.
Tingsboro, it's here. Augustus is now open at 440 Middlesex Road. Dig into their famous chicken bites, Augusta Busta subs, and that massive 24-foot salad bar. Simply put, they're serving the best damn chicken, period. Now in Tingsboro, Billerica, and Foxborough.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Coming up at halftime, Brendan Sheen will have scores from around the NBA. Obviously, a abbreviated NFL Sunday with all the games that took place on Thursday and Friday, and obviously Patriots and Giants tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, which many of you will hear on our flagship station here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Fascinating times with teams in the AFC. The Colts are starting to lose games. I mean, it's wild. The NFC is crazy now. The Bears got off to this terrible start. Now the Chicago Bears are the #1 seed in the NFC.
Cowboys playing well now again. The Eagles all of a sudden hit a little bump in the road.
It's not like the season. I mean, 17 games versus 16 doesn't make. But geographically, chronologically, it feels like the season is so much longer when you realize when we were in Los Angeles that first weekend of January, that will still be the regular season. The calendar turns tomorrow. Celtics trying to avoid having that calendar turn back at 500, which they will be if they lose here. They trail by 3, 42-39. Peyton Pritchard driving on Porter, just chucks him away. He knocks down the shot, but they're calling an offensive foul. So the Celtics lose the 2 points, and you get a third foul on Pritchard with 6:26 to go in the first half on a night you're playing without Derek White.
Man, short-handed now. Is Joe going to roll the dice now? Let's see if this off arm. Oh, come on. No, that shouldn't be that.
They generally have not been calling that, but you're always taking a risk if you do it. Porter. They got to go right at Pritchard here, try to get the fourth foul. His step back is good. Pritchard couldn't really challenge it. Cavs have their largest lead, 44-39.
That's a horrible call, though.
Enter to Hauser from Jaylen Brown. He scoops it up and in with the left hand.
Hauser used some quickness to beat Dean Wade.
Third assist, 7 rebounds for Jaylen Brown here. Garland dribbles it off his own foot, out of bounds, trying to attack Simons. Midway through the second quarter, Celtics with the ball down by 3, 44-41. Cavs 12-8, but their statistical profile is actually worse than the Celtics. Celtics still remain a top 10 team in the NBA in terms of net rating. 5th in offense. Jaylen Brown dribbles to 12 feet. His jumper bounces out, wide right. And a rebound for DeAndre Hunter. Jaylen Brown should go over 12,000 career points tonight. Garland down the left side, bounce pass to the cutter. Pump fake, Porter moves it to the middle where Bryant feeling contact, throws it awkwardly at the rim. It's no good, but he got a foul on Jordan Walsh. And Thomas Bryant, the veteran, will shoot free throws.
Joe is rolling these dice here with Pritchard. Being in the game, I mean, you rolled it. Pritchard doesn't really want to get in that position, and sometimes you stumble in the fouls. Hopefully he doesn't do it.
Bryant makes his first free throw of the year. He'd been 0 for 2.
I told Bryant when he was here last time, I said, man, you can get 20 years in this league. He looked at me and laughed. I said, a big 7-footer can be mobile, shoot the basketball, knock down some free throws, and defend. They need those all day.
He gets both free throws here, 46-41. Cleveland by 5. 5:17 to go. You're syncing up. I'll update that time for you. Jaylen Brown kick out Pritchard. Crazy deep three for the left side swish.
Oh.
Wow, he's going to be on it. That foul trouble is what a terrible night to have it because Pritchard is locked in here. He's taken 6 shots and he's got 13 points. Darius Garland with the Cavs up by 2. Cross court to Porter. Porter steps back away from Pritchard, misses the three. Rebound, Jaylen Brown has got another one. That's his 8th rebound. You got to attack Pritchard. You can't settle for a three when he's in foul trouble. Pritchard drives in deep, pump fake, scores off the window as Porter sails right by him. Tie game. 15 for Peyton Pritchard in 9 minutes. Garland jump pass to the corner. Porter stepped out of bounds, and Cleveland turns it over.
And when you have Pritchard in there with 3 fouls, and you go to a fall-away jump shot, that's your own fault. You shouldn't even be in that situation. Got to attack him. Make him try to pick this other foul up.
Keep waiting for the Celtics to get blown out of a game, and they just stay in every game, regardless of who's out there. Jaylen Brown, return to Pritchard, deep three. Right side is good again.
Boy, it's found in the bottom of the cup.
Peyton Pritchard has 18 points in 10 minutes, and the Celtics lead by 3.
Also add in the 3 fouls, though, too.
Which is why he's only played 10 minutes. Garland against Jordan Walsh. Shuttle pass left side, rising into a 3 is Hunter. No good. Long rebound. Free throw line. Porter. Kick out Garland. Put back 3 is good.
Can't afford to give these second chance opportunities up to a good shooting team.
23 of their 36 shots have been threes. Jaylen Brown turns the corner, bumped by DeAndre Hunter. That's the last foul the Cavs have to give here with 3:46 to go in the quarter. Game tied at 49. Simons and Pritchard offensively keeping the Celtics afloat. Mobley comes back in. Jaylen Brown, odd stat line here. 5 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. We had an unprecedented stat line in the first half yesterday in Minneapolis. Jaylen Brown still has not missed a game. Gets the screen from Tillman. Jaylen deep on the left side against Mobley. Going to pull up, shoot a deep 3. Nope, sails way too strong. Tillman got a hand on the rebound, comes down to Mitchell. Long lead pass, Mobley releases and slams in 2 hands. Nobody got back.
Mobley will release. He just challenged that jump shot, and that's up to Brown then.
Jaylen Brown trying to play bully ball on Garland. Double team help comes. Wraparound pass in the paint. Tillman can't handle it. It was a tough pass to handle. Knocked free, and Mobley has it. Mobley flips it out to Dean Wade. Steps right into a left side 3. It is short. Rebound. Mobley, the taller man, kicks back to Garland. Now DeAndre Hunter takes the handoff. Drives, floater with the right hand. No good. Pritchard has the rebound in traffic.
Smallest guy out there rebounding. Great job by Pritchard.
2:56 right now remaining in the half if you're syncing up. Pritchard driving on DeAndre Hunter. Gets to the dotted line, throws back out to Jordan Walsh. Up fakes the 3. Mitchell let him shoot it, but he didn't want to. Jaylen Brown, top of the circle. Garland down in his defensive stance. Jaylen rises, kick out. Jordan Walsh for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell.
Gotta have some confidence when you release that basketball. Did not have it.
Mitchell, he attacks Peyton Pritchard, has to let him go, but he misses the layup. And the rebound goes out of bounds off the Celtics. They had 3 guys down there. Nobody could grab it. And as a result, it'll be Cavs ball when we return. 2:30 to go. First half, Cleveland 51, Boston 49 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics hanging in there, playing without White, playing without Cada, playing with Pritchard in foul trouble, but they only trail the Cavs by 2, 51-49. Late in the second quarter, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95 Sports Hub. The leading group station.
Grandy and Max, Rocket Arena, Cleveland, Ohio, before the Celtics head home. Middle of this crazy week, just a back and forth week. It just feels like one long road trip because the Celtics will have 2 games at home at the Garden, but they'll be surrounded by road games. The Celtics will be back home Tuesday, road game Thursday, home game Friday, then back on the road Saturday to complete the gauntlet Sunday afternoon in Toronto. Tyson out of the timeout, left corner 3 is no good. Celtics again fail to secure the rebound. Donovan Mitchell throws it off Jaylen Brown, but it looked like it hit Mitchell again before it went out. Should be Boston ball. Donovan Mitchell is arguing. He's saying I had already gone out of bounds off Jaylen when it hit me. He looks to the Cleveland bench, but they're not going to challenge on that.
I'll tell you what, Tyson is shooting. There's nothing else every time he touches it.
He's taken 7 shots already, all 3. Simons pressured by Garland. Over the shoulder pass gives Tillman a wide open 3. Air ball. But Simon saves it. Shot clock didn't reset. Kicks out to Hauser. Hauser 2 on the shot clock. Hauser has to launch a crazy one over Donovan Mitchell. He got the rim, but that's it. And the rebound for Darius Garland. Cleveland by 2 and the ball. Garland keeping it away from Simons. Pritchard is out of the game here if you're wondering with the 3 fouls. Entry, Tyson catches, blocked at the rim. Jordan Walsh just waited for him and slapped it away. Celtics have a 4-on-3. Jaylen Brown drives, takes Garland all the way to the rim, scoops it up and in with the left hand. Tie game.
And Jaylen still complaining. He wanted that contact. Looked like Garland was on his left-hand shoulder.
7 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists for Jaylen Brown. Mitchell penetrates, bounce pass to the corner. Tyson swings it out to Hunter. He misses an open 3. And a rebound for Tillman. So many threes. You're going to get such shooting random variety in terms of result. But here we are, right back where we started. Tie game with 1:11 to go in the first half. Simons out of the Cavalier logo at center court. Swing pass right side. Jaylen Brown ducks the shoulder. Drives again. Feels contact. Shot no good. But Jaylen's going back to the free throw line here for the 3rd time in the first half with 65 seconds remaining in a tie game.
Did he complain? Complain saying, I don't go to the line. This time aggressive again, going towards the basket. Gets hit on the arm again, going to his left. Jaylen's one of the few guys who's right-handed. I think he prefers going to his left. I think he's stronger that way as he makes the first 2 free throws.
He bounces in. He gets to the line 6.3 times per game. He'll have 6. This will be his 6th free throw attempt.
Can I punctuate that?
Please do.
I can't.
Probably tough on the roads for you tonight. Weather is bad. Busiest travel day of the year, so glad you're hanging out with us. We'll all get there together. Nice and safe and slow. Jaylen Brown gets the free throw. Celtics regain the lead, 53-51. We've had about 30 lead changes over the last 24 hours. Garland shut off by Jordan Walsh in the mid-block as the ball knocked away, saved off the floor by Tyson. Hauser slides his feet, so Tyson kicks back out to Donovan Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
He's
Donovan
going.
Mitchell. He is staring at Sam Hauser here. Switches to the right hand, pulls up, 20-footer, no good. Forced it, rebound. Walsh. Celtics have a 2-for-1 here. Simons will push, diagonal lead on the right side for Jaylen Brown. He's going to pull up, shoot a 3. Short, front iron, rebound comes right to Jordan Walsh. He'll hand off to Tillman. Short little flip shot is good. Celtics are crashing just like they did a month ago, and they're making it pay off. And Xavier Tillman now with 5 points and 4 rebounds in his surprise start here tonight. 55-51, Boston by 4.
Walsh is active today, very active.
6 rebounds for Jordan Walsh and 6 points. 6-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down in quarter number 2. 10 seconds on the game clock. Garland drives, scoops. No good. Well, he got all the way to the rim. Couldn't finish. 6 seconds. Jaylen Brown. Cross half court. Jaylen diagonal lead. Simons 3 in the air. Got it! Ooh. With 1.9 to go. Tillman slaps the ball away from Hunter. Gets a baseline. Shot away. It's good! They will have to check the clock to see if he released it. But DeAndre Hunter dropped his head, losing the ball after it came in bounds. Tillman grabbed it, completely turned around, and hit an 18-footer from the baseline. And now they will go to the scorer's table to see if he got it off on time.
Wow. Just that's thievery right there if that does count.
They will review it, but for now, it is a successful basket, and the Celtics close the first half on an 11-0 run. Halftime in Cleveland. Boston 60, Cleveland 51 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Fresh blueberries and pomegranates are now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up blueberries by the pint and whole pomegranates for just $1.97 each.
All I wanted to
use
do
the
was
digital
help kids and
coupon,
families.
limit 4. When you shop with the Shaw's
Bank
app,
of
you get
America
amazing
was
deals
just
and earn
so
points on every
important
purchase.
with getting
Short on
things
time,
started.
order free curbside pickup or
I
get
feel
delivery.
we
Hurry
are
and
growing
save on
together
blueberries and
with Bank of
pomegranates.
America.
Plus new lower
Had
prices
opportunity
aisle after
with
aisle.
Bank of America.
Shaw's and Star
That's
Market,
what
proud to be
this
local
looks
since
like.
1860.
What would you like the power to do?
Wendy's has new chicken tenders
Contact one
and
of our
new
local
sauces.
business
So
specialists
whether
at
you're a creamy ranch girly or a new
bankofamerica.com/local
Wendy's
business.
signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, got to be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Everyone wants the Emirates NBA Cup.
The temperature is rising.
30 teams started. But only 8 have advanced to the single elimination knockout rounds. To survive, they'll have to be hungry, relentless, ruthless.
Are you kidding me?
They all want the cup, but only one team can claim it. Who will capture the cup? Emirates NBA Cup knockout rounds begin December 9th on Prime.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs, we beat online prices, we beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. This is Boston's home for sports.
Simons down the right side, takes Proctor all the way in deep, falls away, feeling contact, banks it home, scored on the foul, chance for a three-point play for Anthony Simons.
Nice first half for Simons off the Boston bench. 16 points on 7 of 10 shooting, 2 of 4 from distance, a +5, the only Celtics reserve with a positive plus-minus number. Celtics leading the Cleveland Cavaliers on the second night of a back-to-back, 58-51 at halftime. My name is Brendan Glasheen, joining you here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Boston without Derek White tonight, as well as Neemias Queta. You wondered how this one would look, and Boston getting contributions from their guards. Simons with 16, as I mentioned. You've got 18 from Peyton Pritchard on 7 of 8 shooting, 4 of 5 from 3. Celtics collectively 8 of 22 from behind the arc. That's good for 36% as a whole. From the field, Boston 52% shooting, and we beg the question. They're going to have to make shots tonight against a Cleveland team that is not rolling as well as they were last year. Cavs are 8-3 at home straight up this season. Boston, pretty good on the glass considering no Queta. They had 28 total rebounds to Cleveland's 20. You heard Grandy mention this a few times during that first half. Jaylen Brown as a rebounder was outstanding. Didn't score it all that much. Was just 2 of 9 shooting. 9 points, 5 of 6 from the line, but contributions elsewhere to winning basketball. 9 rebounds for Brown, 6 assists. He did have 4 turnovers. Jordan Walsh with 3 offensive rebounds, 6 points, plus 16. Jaylen Brown was a plus 16 in that first half, and the team leader in plus minus for Boston in the first half with just 2 points. Sam Hauser, a plus 18 in 16 minutes for Sammy Buckets. Tell you what, he and Walsh have had to be instrumental tonight, boxing their man out. And Xavier Tillman got the start for the Celts at the center position. 7 points, 3 of 5 shooting, 4 rebounds, added a steal. 1 of 3 for the Celtics in the first half of play. Boston jumped out to a really great start. They led by 12 early. At one point, it was 13-2. Cleveland was all out of sorts. Donovan Mitchell, 5 points. That's stunning, but just 7 shot attempts. 2 of 7 shooting from Mitchell. He had 2 steals, 3 turnovers. The team leader for the Cavs is Evan Mobley. 10 first-half points on 4 of 7 shooting. Again, Celtics are up 58-51 at recess. Both teams got to the line, minimal chances at the line. Boston 6 of 8, Cleveland 6 of 7. Mention the rebounding. Celtics +8, 28-20. Crashing the glass on the defensive end, 20 defensive rebounds to Cleveland's 13. And you can't defensive rebound if you're making shots. Boston 52% shooting. Celtics did not win the turnover battle in the first half. 11 turnovers resulting in Cleveland's 12 points off of turnovers. And the Cavs, what's keeping them in this game, just 7 giveaways. They had 13 fast break points. Celtics with 22 points in the paint to Cleveland's 16. Boston's largest lead was 12 in that first half. Cleveland at one point did take a 5-point lead. The Celtics doing it tonight without Derek White and without Neemias Queta. What does help, Jarrett Allen out tonight for Cleveland. So you cancel out the 2 big men, and the Celtics are hanging in there, trying to win on the second night of a back-to-back, a spot in which they are 2-1 straight up this season. We'll check the Sports Hub headlines before we send it back out to Cleveland on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
No time of the year sounds better than the holidays. We look forward to the opening of new presents, heading out with family to see holiday lights, then racing back home to enjoy a traditional family meal. Or sometimes running back out to grab the last-minute gift. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Layer on the flavor with the DQ sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for Veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with safety insurance to help New England veterans at the resource centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
The pros know nobody beats FW Web. With extensive inventory, personalized service, and a fleet of trucks across the Northeast, FW Web supports all customers, from one-van contractors to large facility operators. For planned projects, emergency jobs, or maintenance, FW Web has what you need, when and where you need it. For plumbing, heating, HVAC, refrigeration, propane gas, and PVF jobs. With over 100 locations, visit FWWeb.com to find one near you.
Golf's got birdies, eagles, even albatrosses, but we're the bird nobody wanted, the Blue Falcon. Born in the barracks, raised on the fairway, and proudly causing chaos ever since. At Blue Falcon Golf, founded by a Marine veteran, every stitch is built for the players who serve, support, or just enjoy stirring the pot between holes. Rock our military-inspired polos, hats, t-shirts, and performance hoodies, including the infamous ass hat and our unapologetic Second Amendment lineup. Use code HUB20 to save 20% site-wide. Fly your colors at bluefalcongolf.com and embrace being the bird they didn't ask for, but definitely remember.
This November, Window Nation puts an end to your window problems. You'll save big, too, with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0 interest for 5 years. But you have to hurry, the sale ends soon. So, schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com. That's windownation.com.
Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
The scoreboard from around the league is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Around the NBA tonight, At the half, the Knicks and the Raptors. Who would have thought that would be a big game early in the season? The Knicks with a 7-point lead at halftime, 59-52. Raptors at 14-6. The Knicks at 12-6. Both top 4 teams in the East. Sixers over the Hawks by 1 at half, 58-57. Blazers 55, Thunder 54 at recess. Just underway in Minnesota, the Wolves on the second night of a back-to-back after beating the Celtics. They're down to the Spurs early, 8-5. 2 late games tonight. Grizzlies at Kings at 9, and then Lakers host the Pelicans 9:30. Rockets beat the Jazz 129-101. Kevin Durant had 25 points. Patriots play tomorrow night. They're taking on the Giants to wrap up Week 13 in the NFL. And we've got the coverage on the 98.5 The Sports Hub here in Boston. The headline is brought to you by Valvoline. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Brendan Glasheen. Grandy and Max have the call of the second half in Cleveland coming up next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
You may have noticed a new name in the region. In January 2022, Builders First Source acquired all of the locations in New England. While the rebrand has begun, our acquisitions continue with recently acquired Douglas Lumber in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Now with over 14 locations across 3 states, you can expect Builders First Source to continuously supply the best products and service in New England. Whatever challenge your project brings, challenge accepted, solution delivered. Builders First Source.
The holidays are here, and so is the best deal of the season. Get Astound Gig Wi-Fi for just $40 a month forever. No, seriously, $40. Your price forever. No hikes, no hidden fees. Just super fast Wi-Fi that keeps up with everything you stream, shop, and share this season. And right now, you'll even get a $200 gift card. It's our biggest holiday deal, and it won't last long. Lock in your forever price today at astound.com. Restrictions apply. See astound.com for details.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
Did you know that Aaron's, the snow thrower company, also makes Gravely lawnmowers? Do yourself a favor and get the job done right with the Gravely zero-turn mower designed to deliver professional results. Dial in your precise cutting height with the comfort of a plush high-back seat, powered with a dependable Kawasaki engine. Gravely is here for you and your lawn, just like the Aaron snow thrower is here for your driveway. Get the most mower for your money and get a Gravely zero-turn. Find your local dealer at gravely.com.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for Danny Ainge! KG is locked and loaded tonight.
Celtics playing without Rajon Rondo did what they needed to do tonight. Barton moves underneath to Myers-Leonard, two-hand slam. That will finish the scoring. Courtney Lee will dribble out the clock. And it is over at the Garden. Celtics match their biggest win of the year, and they do it without Rajon Rondo. They rest their starters on the first night of the back-to-back, and they can put a big check mark next to this one. The final score, Boston 96, Portland 78.
A little Courtney Lee sighting here this day in Celtics history as we revisit this 25th anniversary, Grandy and Max year. Kevin Garnett on that night, 13 years ago tonight, passed John Havlicek on the games played list. All time, it seemed, Max, it felt like every night during the new Big Three era, we were talking about somebody passing somebody on the milestone list or scoring their 20,000th point or getting their 10,000th rebound. And by that last year, I always described 2012-13, the Celtics were more of a basketball museum than they were a team, because you just had Pierce, they weren't really championship contenders anymore, but still see Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett climbing those ladders every night. Was
yeah, that was true. You know, Ray Allen was in the mix with those guys for a while, and when you think about those three guys, Hall of Famers, first ballot, and what they were able to do really by themselves, but when they got together, they were monsters.
And tonight, Jaylen Brown should go over 12,000 points, and he'll end up in the top 10 in Celtics history before the year is over. Celtics have a trail by 7 here and now, or lead by 7, lead by 4 as Mobley hits a 3 to begin the half. So a big swing. They took the 2 points away that Tillman got, saying his shot did not leave his hands before the buzzer. So that dropped the lead to 7, and Mobley hits a 3 to begin the third quarter, and Jordan Walsh pushes off on Garland, and that's about as calamitous a 25 seconds as you could have. Tillman's basket disallowed, a 3 by Mobley, and then an offensive foul turnover by Jordan Walsh.
Garland will do that. He will step up in your mug, and then he will fall backwards.
Every jumping in the passing lane, Tillman has a steal. Rips off Garland, goes the length of the floor, scoops it up and in. Great job by Xavier Tillman.
Good job. Get the big elephant going like that. That's a beautiful thing.
7 points, 4 rebounds for Tillman, plus the 2 he didn't get, beating the buzzer. Mobley, pump fake on Tillman, runs it up and in with the left hand. He gets the 2 right back.
Mobley just scores so easily now. This time just really took his man going to his left.
15 for Mobley. Pritchard playing with 3 fouls, steps back on Tyson at 12 feet, knocks down another jumper. The foul trouble could not have come in a worse night, because Pritchard is on a heater here. 8 of 9, 20 points in 12 minutes. Mobley left alone again, hits another 3. Tillman couldn't fight through the screen. Mobley starting to light it up. He's got 18. 62-59, Boston by 3. These Sunday games, the second half has been a disaster the last few weeks for the Celtics. They build an early lead, and then they either blow it, lose the game, or survive. Pritchard steps to his left, floats a 3, no good. Hauser saves him going out of bounds, and Pritchard hustles to grab the loose ball. Returns it to Hauser in the corner, now Pritchard, 8 on the shot clock. Pritchard out on the wing, switches to the left hand. Behind the back bounce pass, Tillman straight away. They run away from him, so he takes that 3. Short front iron, offensive rebound. Jordan Walsh to put back, and the foul. He got inside out on Tyson. Jordan Walsh has had his way with Tyson physically all night.
Yeah, used his size this time, elevated, able to catch that ball at the apex, and then go straight back up, put the ball on the glass. That's what I like. Use that glass, and it's very soft as it hits the window and just falls in.
It is wild to think this is game 20 now for the Celtics. They have had a chance to win all but one. The only game they got blown out of the water was the Houston game. Jordan Walsh finishes the 3-point play. The recipe for finally taking a knockout loss was certainly tonight, with the Celtics playing without Queta and Derek White. But here they are, up by 6 early in the third quarter at Cleveland. Cavs a little short-handed as well. Without Jared Allen tonight. Garland jump pass into the corner. Tyson fires again and hits again. Tyson's taken 9 shots, 8 of them threes, and he's now made 3 of them. Just playing the math game, 65-62.
Pritchard's afraid to challenge, though, because he has those 3 fouls.
Cavs have made 4 more threes, 12 to the Celtics 8. Pritchard 4 of 6, the rest of the Celtics 4 of 18. Pritchard in the paint, steps up, block. Garland got a fingertip on it, but Jordan Walsh chased it down. Pritchard with 2 on the shot clock, drives, Euro step around. Garland flips it up and in to beat the shot clock buzzer, and Peyton Pritchard is having the offensive game of his life right now.
I don't know if he got that off. They're going to go back and look at it. Carry.
9 of 12.
Carry.
67-62. Mobley. Diagonal kick out. Hunter's left side 3 is no good. Jaylen Brown grabs his 10th rebound. Jaylen's got a shot in a triple-double tonight. 9, 10, and 6. Early in the third. Here's Jaylen. Trail 3 from Pritchard. Swish.
These guys playing well together. Acknowledging Brown is rebounded. Then the trail man coming down for the treble.
12 for Jaylen Brown. He's closing on a milestone here. Boston by 8, 70-62.
For the spider.
Bounce pass for Garland. Garland picked the 3 over Hauser. Brooks it. Back iron. Rebound Jordan Walsh. Celtics have a chance to regain a double-digit lead here early in the third. Jaylen Brown. Picked up by Hunter. Puts it in the hands of Pritchard straight away. Pritchard against Tyson. Gets a Tillman screen. Tillman peels away. Pritchard dribbling behind his back. Mobley comes to challenge. Pritchard going nowhere. Picks up his dribble. Throws it to Tillman. Return to Pritchard, but it's 3 on the shot clock. Gonna take another crazy deep 3. Air ball.
That was more about Pritchard dribbling himself into trouble. If the Celtics do a better job of moving the ball via the pass, they're going to have open shots. Defense can adjust when you dribble, but when you pass it, they cannot adjust that pass.
Donovan Mitchell down the right side, beats Jordan Walsh. Tillman there taking the rim away. Mitchell falls down, trying to pivot, and Jaylen Brown grabs the loose ball, 3-on-1. Lead pass, Hauser lays it in with the left hand. Celtics by 10.
You know, I haven't seen Donovan Mitchell this inactive.
Yeah. 31-16, Boston run spanning halftime to go from down 5 to up 10. Garland in the paint. Flips to the corner. Mobley runs there, takes another three. This one comes up short. Hauser grabs the rebound, gets it away to Pritchard. Celtics lead by 10 and the ball. 7:41 to go in the third. Pritchard switches to the left hand. Moves into the corner. Jordan Walsh up, fakes on Hunter. Bad pass back towards Pritchard. Anticipated, stolen easily by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell dribbling low. Doesn't get the foul on Pritchard, who backs away. Kick to the corner. Tyson another three. Boy, Tyson looking like Grant Williams in that Game 7 against Milwaukee, just running to that left corner, shooting over and over and over again. He is now 4 of 9 from 3. 72-65. Jaylen Brown dribbling low left side, draws a double team. Returns to Tillman, back to Jaylen Brown. Backs it out near half court, 5 in a shot clock. Jaylen going to have to make a play against Mobley. He and Hauser look confused, so Jaylen will just pull up, shoot a tough 19-footer, bounces out, offensive rebound. Tillman goes over the back of DeAndre Hunter and puts it back up and in.
Tillman just used that big body to get inside out and kick that ball back up on the rim.
10 more offensive rebounds for the Celtics, and now a steal. Garland had nowhere to go, trying to throw a pass to the wing. Jaylen Brown deflected it and stole it. Second steal for Jaylen. He dribbles to the right elbow. His jumper is no good, but he gets fouled. Another trip to the free throw line for Jaylen Brown when we return. 6:37 to go third quarter. The plot, it thickens. Boston 74, Cleveland 65 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey New England, Drake May here. I'm always striving for greatness on the field, but greatness doesn't wait. It gets up, shows up, and moves forward. It takes hard work, ingenuity, and progress to achieve it. That's exactly what Chevy had in mind with the Chevy Silverado. Built bold, built for what's next. It has it all. Power, versatility, tech, comfort, the sky's the limit. Everything a great quarterback is looking for on the road. Because I know the Silverado is striving for that greatness just like me. Get to your local New England Chevy dealer today and check it out. The Chevy Silverado. Built to lead, built for greatness.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference, delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
Mice scurrying around in the basement, spiders crawling in the shower, stink bugs creeping on every window. Fall in New England means that pests move in. Unless you call Burgess Pest, my go-to for pest control. Local, fast, almost 100 years of proven results. BurgessPest.com. Built for New England, built to stop pests.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit ClintonSavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
If you're visiting Boston Seaport, check out the brand new hydration station from Mass General Brigham Health Plan. Access free filtered water all season long for you and your furry friends. Follow at MGB Health Plan on Instagram for more hydration tips all year long.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Sellout crowd on hand at Rocket Arena. A busy day in downtown Cleveland with the Browns playing this afternoon and the Cavs playing a 6 o'clock game tonight. But quiet in the building now as the Cavs just 5-5 in their last 10 games, and tonight against a shorthanded Celtics team on the second night of a back-to-back after a travel delay and a late arrival in Cleveland. It's the Celtics who are up by 9, 74-65, and free throws coming for Jaylen Brown. Attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at the Garden all season. Receipts from Ticketmaster. Make it a swish. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. This is one of the best weeks of the year at the Garden. Not only was the last game against the Pistons that Game of the Year candidate on Wednesday night, you got the Knicks, The NBC national game on Tuesday night with Mike Tirico and Reggie Miller coming to town. Then Friday, national streaming game on Amazon Prime with the Celtics and the Lakers.
You're not going to say anything about Washington?
Well, I'm saying I'm promoting games at the Garden because it's the Ticketmaster read. That game is not at the Garden, it is in Washington. Wizards have been a little better lately. Alex Arcar had a really good game when we saw the Wizards a few weeks ago. Now Jaylen Brown. The free throw conversation continues. He's getting his 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the night, and we're still midway through the 3rd.
So if you talk about it, people are listening, and he starts to get these calls.
Said he's got a real good shot. He is 3 assists away from a triple-double. Jaylen Brown gets the free throws here. He's also 2 points away from 12,000 for his career. His 14th point of the night. Celtics by 11. Wade out there with Tomlin, Garland. Mitchell is out of the game right now. Sub patterns have been a little unusual for Cleveland with some guys out. They swing to Wade, airmails a 3, and it goes out of bounds as Jaylen Brown boxes out Naquan Tomlin.
Great box out there by Brown. You don't get it. I don't get it, but it's going out of bounds. It's my ball.
Donovan Mitchell told Mark Spears of Anscape he likes this better than 15-0. Pritchard drives, puts the head down, gets around Porter, switches to the right hand, and scores again. Celtics have their largest lead.
He has beat this guy all day going towards the basket. Porter, not getting up on him. Pritchard a little bit stronger. Gets him on his shoulder and just lays it up softly.
Peyton Pritchard has 24 points in 17 minutes. Celtics by 13 midway through the 3rd.
Best thing, hasn't picked up that other foul yet.
First foul up in the opening seconds of the game. Second foul came early. Third foul came early. He's had to miss time in this game because of it. Garland zips an entry right through DeAndre Hunter. Bad pass. Hauser grabs the loose ball. Lead pass for Jaylen Brown. He attacks and gets fouled. Late foul call on Porter. They were going to let it go if Jaylen made the shot. He didn't, and he will now go to the line with a chance to give the Celtics a 15-point lead and reach 12,000 points for his career.
They were trying to say here that Jaylen, he didn't know, but he looked behind it. It's close, but he might have had the wrist. When the ball comes up, they're normally not going to give you that call defensively.
First free throw, right down the middle.
Well, you think of all the pressure he's been under this year by, not having Tatum around. Can Tatum come back? What is it going to be like, Jaylen? Not focusing on his game, but focusing what wasn't there.
Jaylen Brown is the 15th player, the 14th player in Celtics history to reach 12,000 career points.
I wish they counted my playoff points. It's crazy.
I bet you do. Garland drives, running with the left hand, no good. Minot has the rebound. Celtics by 15 and the ball. Hauser, pull up 3. Got it!
Oh, man, they're running the Cavs out of this building. That is crazy to see.
It is an 18-3 run for the Celtics, and they have a stunning 18-point lead. 5:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Boston 83, Cleveland 65 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 48 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 48 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2024 CY total sales.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
You ready for the Celtics season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
Big game for the Celtics tonight.
it's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England. so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
The Celtics on a second night of a back-to-back difficult travel, playing without Neemias Queta, playing without Derek White. Jason Tatum obviously in street clothes. Peyton Pritchard in foul trouble. And they have an 18-point lead at Cleveland midway through the third. Garland enters to Mobley. Steps through on Minot, flips it up with the right hand. Minot stay with him, blocks the shot. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Tomlin reach in foul.
I love what Jaylen Brown is doing. He is encouraging all his teammates. Every time they do something, that's what a captain does. That's how you make guys better around you.
This has been a special weekend for Jaylen Brown. And he's 3 assists away from a triple-double after a monster stat game against Anthony Edwards yesterday in Minnesota. Peyton Pritchard on a crazy heater, 10 of 14, 24 points in 18 minutes in foul trouble tonight. Jaylen Brown, kick out Pritchard. He's going to aim at that deep three. Got another one.
Wow. Wow. And won't pick up that other foul. He had 3 fouls and has not picked up the other one.
Now Donovan Mitchell trying to get going. Stop and start. Drives on Jordan Walsh. He's going to have to take this game over.
You knew it was time because he has been almost invisible tonight. That's crazy.
Celtics by 19, 86-67, 4:34 to go in the third. Boy, that feels like a long time against the Cleveland team with Mitchell out there. Jaylen Brown, stop and start, drives on Tomlin, forced it off the glass, no good. He wanted the call, didn't get it. Rebound Mobley.
Stop the ball.
Mobley, lead for Dean Wade. Dean Wade, extra pass into the corner. Garland's three. Rim spits it out, but a loose ball foul called on the Celtics. First foul against Boston here in the quarter.
Now it's Brown not getting back on the defensive end. Even when you make a mistake or you miss a shot, get back on the defensive end. So my coach used to tell me all the time, you got to get back there. Got to get back there.
Tyson comes back in. He's been an increasingly hot shooter as the game has gone on.
Watch out for the spider.
But Jaylen Brown has never had a triple-double. Never had 10 assists in a game. Sitting on 8 right now. Donovan Mitchell shakes off Jordan Wall, steps to his left, long 2, no good, back iron, rebound. Karam's all the way out to Mobley. He attacks and Pritchard cannot pick up a foul, so he peels away. 2-hand slam for Mobley, 4 quick points for Cleveland. Cuts it to 17, 86-69 Boston. 3:55 to go in the third if you're syncing up. Pritchard over to his left against Dean Wade. Puts it back in the right hand, now the left. Turtles back behind the line and gets it back from Jordan Walsh. Shot clock at 7. Pritchard switches to the left, spins, dotted line, fall away, free throw line, no good, and Jordan Walsh got pushed in the back, tried to sell a foul, didn't get the call on Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell into the front court, turns to the left hand against Josh Minot, bounce entry, Tyson. Tyson misses the layup, scramble for the rebound, Celtics have it, letting a lot of contact go on both sides.
Let the boys play, let them play.
Simons finds Jaylen Brown, drives against Tyson, draws the double team, kick out Pritchard, aims, fires, 3 is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Donovan Mitchell, and he is putting a stamp on the game now. Mitchell against Jordan Walsh, comes strong down the left side, scoops and scores. An immediate timeout here by Joe Mazzulla after the 6-0 run for the Cavs. Will keep it here, the lead is down to 15, 86-71 Boston with 3:06 to go in the third.
When the guy
Donovan Mitchell just gave him just enough room, and now he's pulling that fishing line back in.
Yeah, I mean, this is what great players do. And we know about what Mitchell can do. He can score, and he can score in bunches. So some guys just kind of play possum for a while. Now his team needs him to do something. he might not pass the ball again for the entire night unless it's a layup to another teammate.
Jumbotron showing highlights of the Ohio State-Michigan game for the first time since the pandemic. Ohio State beat Michigan yesterday, first time since 2019.
I love how, Michigan players protected the logo.
Yeah,
they wouldn't leave.
The Buckeye made the Ohioan script in the snow on the crowd, and on the field. They quickly wiped that down. I mean, it was amazing that Michigan beat them last year. That was the stunner. But Ohio State finally gets the win. One of the truly great rivalries in college football.
And the thing about college football is, how is just unbelievable. But look at some of the coaching changes. The carousels going again. You're talking about players transferring portal. Coaches are doing just as much as the players now.
Yeah, that's been the story, obviously, with Lane Kiffin. And hypocrisy of the transfer portal, which coaches have been in for decades. 86-71. Boston lead down to 15. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Jaylen Brown gobbled up in the paint. Kick out Shireman. Now they reset with Anthony Simons. Return to Shireman. Pretty good look from the right side. It's a three, and it's good. Man, Shireman just can't miss. Whether he's playing regularly or not, he has been money this year. Now 11 of 22, 50% from three. Mobley, jump pass down low in the dunker spot. Exposing it as Tomlin. It got punched away, saved by Dean Wade. Kick out Donovan Mitchell. Swings it right side. Extra pass from Tyson into the corner of Mobley. Shovel pass back to Tyson. His three, good. Fifth of the night for Tyson.
And the thing about Cavaliers, they're starting to play with a little bit of desperation.
14th three of the night for Cleveland, 89-74. Boston by 15, 2:09 to go in the third.
Zone.
It's the Celtics, so Simon shoots right over the zone, trying to bust it up, misses the three, offensive rebound, Shireman. Kick out Minot, puts it on the floor, drives on Tyson, trying to make the pass into the paint, turned it over. Empty possession here for the Celtics. Cleveland within 15.
Here he comes.
Donovan Mitchell. No look. Zips it right through Tomlin. He wasn't ready for that pass. Jared Allen or Mobley maybe, but not Naquan Tomlin. Donovan Mitchell commits the turnover with 1:50 to go in the third. Celtics with a 15-point lead down the ball.
And the reason he didn't, because those guys haven't played enough with him to understand who he is and when he might pass the basketball.
Well, maybe they heard you say he wasn't going to do it again.
Oh, well.
Jaylen Brown, push pass into the corner. Minot, contested three, no good. Rebound, Jordan Walsh. They have to call the foul here on Dean Wade. He has had him hogtied now. Cavs are over the limit. There should be free throws here for Jordan Walsh with 1:34 to go in the quarter.
Let me tell you why that was called, though, with Dean Wade. Because he never looked and identified. If he put his body on Walsh, all he did was turn around and grabbed him and wouldn't let him move. You at least got to make an attempt to get in front of the guy instead of holding him. Now Walsh gets a couple of free throws. Means something positive. There it goes.
Minot comes out. Second free throw, no good. 90-74. Celtics by 16.
Spider for the do zoom by the Commodores.
Simons guarding him, bounce pass out to Wade, return to Donovan Mitchell, 5 on the shot clock. Simons trying to hold his ground. Mitchell draws a double team from Shireman, throws it into the corner. Tyson rises for another three. This one's short. That's the shot clock buzzer, offensive rebound, no Mobley. And a two-hand slam over putback. Since Donovan Mitchell re-engaged his teammates here, 11-4 is the run. Boston lead down to 14. Final minute, third quarter. Anthony Simons gets a Tillman screen. Behind the back pass. Tillman had a look, didn't want it. Goes to Jordan Walsh, 8 on the shot clock. Jordan Walsh pressured by Mitchell. Now the shot clock already down to 5. Jaylen Brown runs behind the screen, launches a three, rims out. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. 2 for 1 here for Cleveland.
Stop the ball.
Mitchell switches to the left hand. Throws back out to Mobley. Good look at a three. Got it. Mobley and Mitchell have come alive late in the third, just as the Celtics are starting to pull away, and now the lead is down to 11. 90-79. 21 seconds to go in the third. Simons pressured by Tyson in the logo. 10 on the shot clock, 17 on the game clock. Simons, cross court, Jaylen Brown against Naquan Tomlin, 4 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown fumbles the dribble, drives into traffic, throws to the corner. Shireman can't release it in time. Another bad pass by Jaylen Brown, too late in the shot clock. And the Celtics have come unglued here.
Jaylen Brown thought he got hit. This could be a big basket right now for the Cavaliers. Got to stop this. 6.6 on the clock. Wow. Trying to get somebody back in this game. Why not? Bigger body. Coming in for Simons. Better defender.
Celtics led by 21 with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. But a 14-4 run here down the stretch of the third. 11-point game. Celtics had the foul to give, and they give it to slow down Donovan Mitchell.
No. You know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, in this case where you're just trying to do is slow it down and take a second or two off the clock to make them.
I want more seconds taken off. At least wait until he gets into the front court. Or what I would do, deny the basketball and make him go back to the backcourt. Now watch him. You're going to let him come get the basketball.
Handoff from Mobley to Mitchell. Mitchell down the right side, blocked from behind, into the hands of Shireman. Shireman releases from three-quarters
All I wanted
court.
to do was help kids and families. Bank of America was just so important with getting things started. I feel we are growing together with Bank of America.
Had the opportunity to lead with Bank of America. That's what lifts communities like ours.
What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Contact one of our local business specialists at bankofamerica.com/local business.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, Pilot, or Ridgeline. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport, a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details. Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Kids eat free at the 99 Restaurants Black Friday weekend. Visit the 99 for lunch or dinner, and kids can get a free meal from the kids menu with every adult entree purchased. You gotta love the nines.
Champions play here, the Sports Hub.
Well, it's gotten interesting in here now. Cavs close the third quarter on a 14-4 run, cut the Boston lead from 21 down to 11, 90-79 as we go to the fourth.
Yeah, defense has to be picking up that much more. You consider Pritchard, one good thing happened. Pritchard did not pick up another foul, so still remains at only 3 fouls.
And that means he can stay. He can play bigger minutes in the fourth quarter, but already playing without White and Cada. Joe Mazzulla is going to sit Peyton Pritchard and Jaylen Brown here to start the fourth. Donovan Mitchell is on the floor for Cleveland. Celtics playing with Hauser, Walsh, Simon, Shireman, and Minot. Minot is the 5 here against Mobley. Jordan Walsh 4 on the shot clock. Left-hand dribble, driving strong, runs it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound belongs to Cleveland. Proctor. Lead for Tomlin. Tomlin finds Donovan Mitchell. Good move. Mitchell against Shireman, gives it up to Mobley. Mobley left-hand dribble, 2 long strides. Extra pass, no shot available for Tyson, so we'll kick out to Donovan Mitchell. 8 on the shot clock. Mitchell resets it, moving to Proctor. Up fakes on Minot. Zips an entry down low and an easy lay-in at the cup for Tomlin. Lead is down to 9, 90-81. Celtics starters have been great tonight, but the bench has not been able to hold it. Celtics need something from Simons here. Simons for Minot. Up fakes the 3, now drives strong, gets Mobley. Crazy runner with the left hand, no good. He thought he was going to get a foul call. He thought wrong. Lead from Mitchell. The Proctor lays it up and in. Could have been an and 1. Celtics are fortunate it wasn't. 7-point game. Proctor is still down, so a 5-on-4. Simons looking for the opening here. Is going to drive on Tomlin, falling away in the baseline. Tough shot is good.
Man, he said some tough shots. This time falling away with a big guy on about 6'8".
That ends the 9-0 run. 9-point Boston lead. Donovan Mitchell runs into Shireman, goes collapsing to the ground as if he got hit by a truck, and he gets the foul call on Shireman.
Okay, you take that one, because Mitchell's going to be coming. And he's going to try to get into a penalty situation sooner than later. Goes right into the body. He knew he didn't have any place to go, but went right into Shireman's body.
Toronto playing shorthanded in New York tonight on the second night of a back-to-back. They're down by 12. Late in the third quarter, Knicks will be in Boston for the national TV game on Tuesday night. Late start coming to the ballpark. It's an 8 o'clock game. Donovan Mitchell, bounce pass right side. Tyson again. 3-go comes up short. Rebound comes right back to him. Tyson attacks, floats, and scores. It's down to 7. Tyson now with 17 points on 16 shots.
Simons never boxed out then.
92-85. Hayden Pritchard, right-hand dribble down the middle of the floor. Got jostled from behind. Ball goes out of bounds. That's a compromise call. Now, Kenny Atkinson's thinking about challenging here. It looked like it went out of bounds off Pritchard, but that's because he got hit. Mitchell might have slapped open the ball and got a fingertip on it.
8 seconds here.
On the shot clock. Hauser on the under out of bounds. In safely to Pritchard. Pritchard spinning on Donovan Mitchell. Slaps the ball. Pritchard has to get rid of it. 2 on the shot clock. He shuffles his feet. They call for traveling, and the offense has come unglued here. When the Wolves put pressure on the Celtics, they kind of came undone yesterday in Minneapolis, and the same is happening now. Who's going to get tough buckets for the Celtics with no Derek White tonight and Jaylen Brown on the bench? Jaylen's played 30 minutes on his back-to-back, if you're wondering. We still have 9:51 to go. Mobley, handoff for DeAndre Hunter, finds an open man. Proctor's 3 is good. That's enough for Joe Mazzulla. That did not take long. It takes less than 7 minutes for the Boston lead to get cut from 21 to 4. 9:44 to go. Boston 92, Cleveland 88 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
There's nothing like the sights and sounds of the holidays. The crackle of a fire, the tearing of wrapping paper, and of new gifts. The smell of cookies, ornaments on the tree, and of new toys, along with the sound of Christmas carols through the Lexus Premium Sound System. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hi, this is Mary Dean, President and CEO of Clinton Savings Bank. As we celebrate the holidays, we thank you, our customers and neighbors, for your continued support, trust, and partnership. From all of us at Clinton Savings Bank, we wish you joy, peace, and happiness throughout the holiday season.
A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters, that's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
People come in, take a seat, you're really in for a treat at Sylvan Street. A great place to eat and drink and meet with family and friends at Sylvan Street.
It's almost that time of year again. The annual Sylvan Street Grill Holiday Gift Card Sale. Get 20% off all gift card purchases December 1st through the 10th in Peabody and Salisbury. It's the perfect holiday gift, so mark your calendar for the annual Sylvan Street Grill Holiday Gift Card Sale starting December 1st.
Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
more info, go to sylvanstreetgrill.com.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
The last team to go from 21 points down to beat the Celtics was, of course, the Cavaliers in the game in Boston in February, but that was a 21-point first quarter lead. Tonight, 21-point third quarter lead for the Celtics is down to 4, 92-88 with 9:44 to go. And I know it is frustrating, Max, for fans. They unleash their venom on social media when things like this happen, but you got to be realistic about the players here on the floor. You're facing a team that most people thought was the best team in the Eastern Conference. I know they're shorthanded, but it's still Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley out there. Celtics playing without Derek White and EST tonight, and then Jaylen Brown, all he could do is sit and watch here.
Yeah, I mean, there's had to be a point where you're going to give him some rest. But
Celtics are a plus 18 with Jaylen on the floor tonight, minus 14 with him out. Jaylen Brown stays out of the game here with 9:37 to go. He did a tough game yesterday, scoring 41 points at Minnesota. Simons moves into the right corner. Tillman, hand back to Simons. Simons against Mobley. Shot clock already down to 4. Simons, step back, tough three. Nope. That was a hope shot. Cavs have the rebound for the moment. DeAndre Hunter, Jordan Walsh reaches in, rips the ball away, and gets fouled in a reach in by Donovan Mitchell.
That could
Jordan
be a
Walsh
big
just
play.
ripped the ball away.
That could be a big play. I mean, you got a chance to come back down and score, making a one-possession game. Now Walsh comes in, and you just don't secure the basketball. You just fumble around, and Walsh just finally just rips it away. Gets fouled by Mitchell.
Hunter has been a disaster against the Celtics this year. He's played 50 minutes. The Cavs are a minus 54 in those 50 minutes he has played this year, and he shot 32%.
That is saying poor play. I guess those stats every time you read that out.
And he comes back into the game now. Jordan Walsh gets both free throws. Career high, 5 of 6 from the line for Jordan Walsh tonight. Mobley catch and shoot straight away 3, air ball. So Celtics trying to get a little momentum back. They push the lead back to 6, and they've got the ball here with 9:05 to go.
Still don't want to give Mobley those clean looks. At least have a hand in his face.
Brutal schedule stretch of the Celtics, and they actually won the first 2. Lost yesterday in Minnesota. Really tough schedule game tonight. Simons on the right side. Trying to use the Tillman screen. Tyson stays in front of him, switches to the left hand. Simons zips a pass down low to Tillman. Pump fake and have to force it. Shot block. Rebound Jordan Walsh. Fall away, beat the buzzer, and he knocks it down.
Did he beat the buzzer?
He did. That time he did. Jordan Walsh has been tremendous tonight. Trying to stay in front of Donovan Mitchell now, who drives, switches to the left hand and scores. He is so special.
He wants to get it. Yeah, when he wants to get it going. Very few players in the league right now can stop him.
He's up to 11 points now. Celtics by 6. Nathan Pritchard. 27 points in 22 minutes tonight. Hauser zips into the left wing. Simons, 5 on the shot clock. Simons steps away from Tyson. Fall away 3, rims out. Celtics will get another offensive rebound. Tillman. And a Simons kick out. Hauser swing to Pritchard. They'll reset with 10 on the shot clock. Pritchard, left-hand dribble around Proctor, getting in deep. Kick to the corner. Open. Tillman, 3. Not a chance. It's the side of the backboard, and the rebound belongs to Tyson.
Well, do you expect Tillman to make them all?
Mitchell, feeling contact from Hauser, launches a 3. Compromise call, though. They're going to say that foul's on the floor on Hauser.
Yeah, that foul should be on the floor. But he anticipated the contact.
Jordan Walsh, career high, 14 points, his first double-double. Jordan Walsh has 6 offensive rebounds today after Cada had 8 yesterday in Minnesota. Jaylen Brown is 2 assists away from a triple-double. Jordan Walsh has his first career double-double. Also, just joining us, Jaylen Brown became the 14th Celtic to get to 12,000 career points.
As I said, they just took that basket away from Jordan Walsh.
Oh. So the Celtics have had 2 shots taken away. So their lead is 4, not 8. Darius Garland down the left side. Spied by Hauser the whole time. They swing out to DeAndre Hunter. Hugo Gonzalez punches the ball away, dives to the floor. He has the loose ball, and we try to push it to Hauser, and it goes out of bounds, hitting Hunter. And the hustle play by Hugo Gonzalez, and he is the worst for wear, trying to shake his neck off.
Hunter does not want to see the Celtics. My goodness. You
really
can't play as poorly.
Boston by 4.
That's close.
7:24 to go.
Shot.
Jaylen Brown is back in the game. Pritchard down the right side. Kicks out. Gonzalez open for 3. Got it. How about 19-year-old Hugo Gonzalez sitting on the bench all night, all weekend, all week, and he hits his first shot, and it's a 3 to put the Celtics up by 7 with 7:08 to go. Garland tries to get it right back. Misses his 3. Jaylen Brown grabs his 12th rebound. 16, 12, and 8 for Jaylen Brown. Boston by 7. Peyton Pritchard for Jaylen Brown. Up fakes the straightaway 3. DeAndre Hunter in front of him. Jaylen turns into him, stumbles, and is called for traveling.
Jaylen's getting himself in trouble by dribbling into a phone booth. You have to let a little bit more space be out there before you start dribbling the basketball.
5 turnovers for Jaylen Brown. Cleveland with the ball. Margin is 7, 97-90. Clock rolling with 6:46 to go. Proctor moving to his left against Hauser. Goes all the way back out to Garland. Garland against Simons. Down the left side he comes. Floats it up. Blocked by Gonzalez, but they're calling a foul.
Garland is slick. Somehow he comes in, not much of a foul. But still maybe just slightly hit him on the arm going up. Thing you do realize about Hugo is that he's not afraid. Because he's been playing across the water for as long as he has. This is a young man who's a veteran.
Wow. Garland misses the first free throw, and that is news. Why? As Darius Garland entered the night without missing a single free throw. And tonight he's missed 2. He was 20 for 20 on the year, and he's missed 2 tonight. 1 on a 3-point attempt earlier, and he misses here. So we're at 97-91 after he gets the second. 6:33 to go. 97-91 is the score. Celtics led by 21. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Peyton Pritchard getting the Jaylen Brown screen. Proctor in front of him. Shot clock already at 8. Too much dribbling from Pritchard. Jaylen Brown down the right side. Beats Garland. Pump fake at the rim. Draws the foul on Tomlin. And Jaylen will go back to the line.
You are exactly right. Pritchard, because he's dribbling, or over-dribbling right now. Shot clock going down. And Brown had to make something here. Pretty much out of nothing. Are they going to give him 2 free throws? That looked like he was in the act of shooting.
Well, it's been apologies to Jaylen Brown night from the officials. He's getting his 11th and 12th free throw attempts. First one, short. Celtics 14 of 18 from the line tonight. Cleveland 7 of 9. And that is a geyser of a free throw advantage. For the Celtics have a 19-9 free throw advantage. And for Jaylen Brown to have more free throw attempts than the other team has, that's a pretty stunning turnaround from what we've seen this year. Fans waving thunder sticks and pom-poms at the basket that Jaylen Brown is shooting at in the white uniform, and he missed both free throws. Jaylen's done a lot of amazing stuff tonight, but he also has 5 turnovers, and he misses 2 free throws here. Boston lead remains 6, 97-91, 6:06 to go. Donovan Mitchell, bounce pass for Mobley. Mobley, handoff Darius Garland. Garland to the free throw line, jumper's good. 97-93, Boston by 4. Jaylen Brown throws the shoulder into Donovan Mitchell, gets him to the dotted line, draws another foul. 3rd team foul on Cleveland, 2nd foul. 3rd foul on Donovan Mitchell.
Brown is trying to say
This
I
time
was
they're not going to let him
shooting the basketball, but no, you were being helped then by Mitchell.
Sam Hauser on the inbound to Peyton Pritchard, playing with Tillman, Brown, and Jordan Walsh. Pritchard deep on the left side, cross court Jaylen Brown. Tillman sets the screen on DeAndre Hunter. Jaylen 5 in the shot clock. Jaylen puts it in the left hand, gets to the elbow, feeling contact shot, bounces out. But more free throws coming.
Who did he pay off?
I'll tell you what. Jaylen Brown has become the free throw merchant tonight, and that's a good call. Fans, obviously, the home fans aren't going to like it, but that's a clear-cut foul. DeAndre Hunter put his left arm under the right arm of Jaylen Brown. You can't do that. If you reach out like that, you're going to get called every time.
Now, how can you make some free throws, though? Just missed the last two.
He started 9 of 10 from the line tonight, but he just missed 2. And he bounces one in. That was way short.
Ooh.
And he got a friendly bounce. Clock stopped here with 5:37 to go.
Can't go fast enough for the Celtics right now.
The 21-point lead just evaporated way too quick. Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley got going late in the third quarter. Joe Mazzulla just doesn't have enough bodies to go to. Jaylen gets the free throw.
I wouldn't be too opposed to bring Sharman back in this game the way he's shooting the basketball.
18, 12, and 8 for Jaylen Brown. 99-93. Donovan Mitchell finds Hunter. He is due, but he misses another 3. Rebound, Peyton Pritchard. Celtics by 6 and the ball. 5:25 to go. Peyton Pritchard, shovel pass for Jaylen Brown. Looking for an opening. Mitchell takes that lane away. Kick back to Pritchard. Deep 3. Got it.
Oh, he is begging for that basketball.
6th 3 of the night for Peyton Pritchard. 30 points in 25 minutes. Garland coming downhill right side. Floats a pass all the way back out to Tyson. Tyson finds Mitchell, who relocates for a straightaway 3. No good. Long rebound. Cavs have another one. Garland. Hand off to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter will launch one over Jaylen Brown. That is no good. Rebound Jordan Walsh. Hunter cannot buy one against the Celtics. Boston by 9 and the ball. Clock rolling with 4:48 to go. Peyton Pritchard. Offensive end. What an absolute steal of a game this would be if the Celtics could pull this off. So he thought that Detroit win was the win of the year on Wednesday. Jaylen Brown down the left side. Finds the cutter. Peyton Pritchard in the dunker spot. Reverses it up and in.
Smallest man out there under the rim where Cater normally is, and Brown gets another assist.
7 straight for the Celtics. 11-point lead. 4:22 to go. Jaylen Brown 1 assist away from a triple-double. Garland moves it in the middle. Tyson ducks his shoulder, drives, floats it, blocked by Tillman. And here's Hauser the other way. Puts in the hands of Jaylen Brown. He keeps it away from Garland, but reaching to knock the ball away was Hunter. Jaylen saves it. And did Joe Mazzulla get a timeout?
I thought it was a foul then on Brown.
It was definitely about to be a foul, but I think the Celtics got a timeout first. That's the indication from Brandon Schwab.
Well, how can you do that, though, if the ball is still right now? You don't possess it.
Calls timeout. Joe got it in. Use it or lose it, and he will use it with 4:09 to go. Boston 104, Cleveland 93 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Boston by 11, 4:09 to go. 18 assists tonight. With each one, Delta Dental will donate $25 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985thesportshub.com/veterans. 10 of those 18 assists belong to Jaylen Brown, his 5th career triple-double. Go along with his 12,000th career point, and the Celtics turn it over on the inbound. A 5-second call out of a timeout. That is a killer.
You want something to drive you crazy? You call the timeout for it to get the possession, and you come back in and turn it over, and the Spider.
Kick out, Tomlin, left side three is off. Rebound, Hauser deflects it. Cavs, can they save it? They can. And Garland moves it down low in the dunker spot. All alone for the easy two was Tomlin. And Kenny Atkinson's finally got the hit. He has pulled DeAndre Hunter here. It's a minus 31 in this game. Garland, by the way, is a minus 34. 104-95. Boston by 9. 3:38 to go. Jaylen Brown swings back to an open Hauser. Celtics need this one. Don't get it. Front iron. A wide open three for Sam Hauser. Rebounded by Mobley. 3:28 to go. Garland down the right side. Leans in and scores.
You know what Brown was looking for? That was the other assist he was looking for a triple-double, wasn't he?
Nope, he already has it. We just said 5th career triple-double for Jaylen Brown.
Wake up.
Peyton Pritchard switches to the left hand, blows by Garland. Free throw line jumper is good. What a night Peyton Pritchard has had shooting the basketball. 14 of 20. He's got 34 points in 27 minutes. Mitchell, bounce pass for Mobley. Floats it out of the wing for Garland. Guarded by Hauser. Left hand dribble for Garland. Going to attack the paint, scoop, and score. He got the bounce. Margin is 7. 106-99. Celtics have led nearly wire to wire and by as many as 21. It's 7 right now with 2:40 to go if you're syncing up. Pritchard uses the Hauser screen to get 3 on the right side of the floor. Pritchard with Tomlin in front of him, 8 on the shot clock. Bounce pass for Jaylen Brown against Garland. Jaylen ducks the shoulder, bumps Garland, lost the ball, has it back, elevates, zips it down low to Jordan Walsh in the dunker spot. Reverses it up and in. The Celtics have found something there.
Boy, I'm saying what Brown has absolutely done it all tonight.
11 assists for Jaylen Brown, career high. Mitchell falling away to his right, misses a 3, rebound, knocked out of bounds by Donovan Mitchell. Celtics will get it, leading by 9 with 2:12 to go.
Whoa, that's crazy. Man, Pierce is being held in the backcourt.
About to have the 2-minute announcement here in Cleveland coming right now. 108-99. Pritchard switches to the left hand. Tomlin reaches around to knock the ball free, commits the foul. Cleveland is over the limit. That is a terrible foul with 7 on the shot clock. Now Peyton Pritchard will go to the free throw line. He has 34 points without a single free throw attempt.
I love how you get to that, terrible call, and it was. But on top of that, again, what Pritchard hasn't done, I don't think, and he just picked up another foul. Picked up those 3 fouls and has really just done a great job of not getting another foul, and look like some of the fans right now are starting to move and groove out of there.
Been a long day. 3-hour football game, 4 if you watch the Browns offense. Now to have the Cavs, this would be a bad loss for the Cavaliers. Pritchard hits the free throws. The margin is now 11 with 1:52 to go. Mitchell feeling contact, throws up a crazy 3. And they're going to make this call against Jordan Walsh.
It should be before.
It is.
Shot.
It is on the floor.
He's anticipating. He's going for it. He hit him before he got that basketball away.
Garland step back from the wing. His 3 is good. Cavs still alive. 110-102. Celtics an 8-point lead down the ball. Clock rolling with 1:39 to go.
Pritchard has to come get this basketball.
Jaylen Brown has the ball punched away by Mitchell. Mitchell wins the foot race, falls down, but he slides out of bounds, and this will go back to Boston.
No,
unless they call a foul on Jaylen Brown.
Loose ball.
And immediately on the Celtics bench, they are looking at it to decide whether or not to challenge. This is going to be free throws for Donovan Mitchell. Matt Reynolds throwing his palms up in the air at Joe Mazzulla like it's not worth challenging. So disaster for the Celtics. They had the ball in an 8-point lead. Jaylen Brown turns it over.
Said a minute ago.
Sixth turnover, and then he fouls Donovan Mitchell. So free throws here for Mitchell to try to make it a 2-possession game.
Well, the thing that happened was the fact, as I said before, Pritchard has to come get that basketball. You get your most reliable ball handler at that particular time. Now, Brown can make plays on the offside, but I'm not giving him the ball in the front to try to set other people up. He's done a great job of doing it tonight.
Second free throw missed. Offensive rebound. Tomlin gets fouled.
Power play.
Fifth foul on Jordan Walsh. And now Tomlin will go to the line to try to make it a 5-point game with 90 seconds left.
You know, the thing that happens when you're boxing now is you don't take a step forward. What you do, you take a step towards the defender over there. Oh, Tomlin misses the first of two.
12 of 16 on the year.
Go. Watch,
first free throw of the night.
Watch what they do, Sean. Watch how they collapse. And you don't step in, you step back.
So 5 straight points for the Cavs. They've cut it to 6. 110-104. Tyson all over Pritchard, and he fouls him. Stops the clock. We're playing the free throw game now with both teams over the limit. Pritchard will go there with 1:24 to go.
Your best free throw shooter and your best ball handler have to be in that situation of controlling the game at the end. That was a great thing about a guy like Larry Bird. Control the game at the end because he's handling the basketball. He had the vision. Now, one thing about it, Pritchard being a small guy, I probably want to trap him with the basketball because he can't see over the double team. You couldn't do that with Bird because he was 6'10".
Pritchard gets the first free throw. His 37th point, and there's number 38. Celtics lead by 8, 112-104. Clock rolling with 1:22 to go. Darius Garland angles to his left. He beats Tillman. He's getting in deep. No one can touch him, but he misses the layup, and nobody boxes out Mobley. That's a rough possession for Tillman. Easy 2 for Mobley, 112-106. 111, 110, 109 to go here in Cleveland. Celtics try to hang on to score their second monster win this week. Pritchard straight away against Donovan Mitchell. Bounce past Jaylen Brown. Turns, gets mugged by Garland, then kicks out to Pritchard for a deep 3. It rims out. Rebound eludes Tillman. Ball in the hands of Garland. Cavs still alive, down by 6. 49 seconds to go. Garland to his left. Tillman in front of him. Zip past Mitchell. Quick 3. Got it. It's a 3-point game. 112-109. 40 seconds to go. Pritchard across half court. Tyson reaching in for a steal. Now Pritchard uses the Hauser screen, has Garland in front of him. 10 on the shot clock. Cavs do not have to foul. Everybody on their feet. Pritchard down the right side. Pull up, 12-footer. Got it!
Oh, the man is gold tonight. He's golden.
A 40-point night for Peyton Pritchard. Donovan Mitchell across half court. Crazy deep 3 is good. 2-point game. 20.5 to go. Now the Cavs have to foul. Jordan Walsh gets it in safe into Pritchard. Pritchard pressured by Tyson in the backcourt. Has to get rid of it. But Joe Mazzulla will call timeout before he does it.
He saw that thing going badly. Because you had 3 guys in the backcourt trying to trap Pritchard.
So here's the game situation. They have to go. We do not have the shot clock because they turned it off. So they have to go and figure out. That's exactly what the Celtics coaching staff is asking. How much time do the Celtics have to get it across half court? Joe Mazzulla going to the officials first to find out before he draws up the inbound. Peyton Pritchard did not get the half court, so the Celtics have not gained that yet. The ball was inbounded. 15.6 seconds to go in regulation. Celtics have the ball and lead 114-112.
Can't lose a game like this.
We thought Wednesday was the game of the year. The Mitchell shot was credited officially with 20.5 seconds to go. So the Celtics should have 3.1 to get it across half court. And if they do, then the Cavs will have to foul. Peyton Pritchard, second career 40-point game. Remember, he and Derek White both had 40. Pritchard had 43 in that game against Portland last year.
Did the Cavs just give the Celtics a little too much room to pull away in the third quarter, going up by 21? They reeled them back in, but that's a difficult mountain to climb, especially with Peyton Pritchard on an all-time heater. 40 points in 30 minutes.
Wow, the Celtics are trying to inbound this ball.
Jordan Walsh will inbound it near half court. Pritchard trying to get free from Tyson. That's where they want the ball to go. Pritchard has it, angles to his right, gets across half court, and gets it away to Hauser. Now the Cavs have to foul at some point. 9 seconds to go. Pritchard trying to dribble away from Tomlin. More seconds come off the clock, and they finally foul Pritchard, but we're down to 5.9 to go.
Did not play the clock. Didn't play the clock if you're the Cavaliers.
Waited too long.
Yeah, you got to foul. You looked to trap, but to me, I didn't like Pritchard in the backcourt then. The double team came while she just makes the cross and barely almost walked with that basketball.
It was Tyson who fell asleep. He should have fouled Hauser about 3 or 4 seconds ago. And Hauser's a good free throw shooter, but remember, he's barely been to the line this year. Pritchard is already 4 for 4 tonight, now 5 for 5. And he can put the Celtics a long way towards another huge upset win this week if he can get the second free throw.
Well, I remember you were talking about this. You looked at the murderer's row and said, man, how can the Celtics get through this and going to Cleveland on the second night of a back-to-back? Well, it's all about will and desire.
Could the Celtics go 4-4 in these 8 games? They're about to go 3-1. Pritchard gets the free throw. Timeout, Kenny Atkinson, but the Cavs trail by 4 with 5.9 to go.
Now you just don't do anything dumb. You just don't do anything dumb. I know I put it out there. I'm sorry, but it had to be said.
The game Wednesday night had everything. What you realize as you look at this 20-game body of work for a Celtics team that a lot of people, myself included, had sort of written off as a playoff team, that it was going to be too much of a hill to climb. You were giving away too much every night. The question was going to be about the effort. They were going to have nights when they knocked down threes. They were going to have nights when they rebounded well enough, even though they were undersized. But the one thing that has been consistent through the 20 games is the compete level. Yeah. That in this league will give you a chance to win and to score upsets on any given night. And the Celtics are 5.9 away from getting through the first 20 games of this season, 2 games over 500.
Well, you and I talked about that, and I talked about it to nauseum and saying that Joe Mazzulla is going to have these guys competing every night. You remember Orlando did not have the most talent, but they were scrappy and they played every game and they won a lot of games. It's the same thing right now with the Celtics. Not as enough of talent as you think about, but, you know, compete every single game.
The Celtics do have a timeout remaining. Cleveland has to score quickly here, down 4 with 5.9 to go. Wade, Tyson, Mitchell, Garland are the 4 on the floor. Mobley will trigger the inbound, watched by Tillman. Cavs have one more timeout if they can't get it in. Mobley floats to the Garland. Garland has to do something quick here. Garland 2 dribbles, now launches the 3. He got it with 1.2 to go. It's a 1-point game. Celtics just have to get the ball inbounds. Joe Mazzulla will call a timeout to make sure they do. 116 to 115 with 1.2 on the clock.
Here's my thing about a shot like that. I don't like it in the fact that why don't you, if you're the Celtics, why don't you just foul?
Yeah, I agree.
And make him shoot 2 free throws. You see Hauser right here? You just foul. When you're dribbling around like that, foul. Don't allow them to get the 3 off.
And he took so much time to do it.
Well,
the Cavs have scored 36 points in this fourth quarter, but they need 2 more to win the game. Celtics have watched this lead just get whittled away, but they've made enough plays. Jordan Walsh has made huge plays all night. Peyton Pritchard has been on an all-time heater. And how many points does Peyton Pritchard score tonight if he does not get into foul trouble?
Yeah, maybe 50.
He's got 42 points in 31 minutes.
Joe Mazzulla's diagramming this play, and what you normally do, you have it. Remember the last time the Celtics, they had a situation where they weren't able to get the ball in at the half. So Celtics right now get the ball in. Watch out for the Milk Palacio.
Conjure that name. Shireman will trigger the inbound. In the front court, 1.9 to go. It's into Jaylen Brown. Donovan Mitchell gives the foul right away, stops the clock with 0.7 to go. What Donovan Mitchell is arguing about.
Time, did he foul?
He took about 1.2 off the clock.
Donovan
Mitchell, I can read. I am 50 feet away, and I'm reading his lips. He said 0.7, as if it should be more time than that. Remember, the best the Celtics can do here is go up by 3. They're going to make it 0.9. And the Cavs have a timeout, so they're going to get a shot at this thing. Jaylen Brown, we talk about him not getting to the line. How about 16 free throw attempts tonight? In his 5th career triple-double. 18, 12, and 11, but he shot it poorly. 3 of 13 from the floor, 11 of 14 from the line. First one right down the middle.
Big ones. Big boys. Big boys with the big draw zone.
Jaylen Brown trying to make it a 3-point game. And the Cavs will call timeout. Jaylen Brown dribbles 3 times, puts it back in his right hand, bends the knee, second free throw, bounces out, rebound Mobley, timeout Cleveland, 0.7 on the clock. The Cavs will have a chance to tie. The Cavs will have a chance to win as they trail by 2. They've changed the clock to 0.6. There is time to catch and shoot. This would be heartbreak beyond belief if the Cavs could pull this one off.
They can go upstairs here with Lob to Mobley. You got so many different options right now.
Peyton Pritchard, 42 points in 31 minutes. It's been done 4 times in Celtics history. Twice by Larry Bird, once by Jaylen Brown, and once by Tommy Heinsohn. None of the statistics are the concern right now. Can the Celtics hang on for another half second, leading by 2? Amari Williams is going to come in the game. You're going to have Williams, Tillman, Walsh, Shireman, and Jaylen Brown as the 5 on the floor. And what does Kenny Atkinson draw up here?
Well, you're looking to protect the rim. You know, I'd want to put a lot of pressure on the basketball initially. I'd put a big out there.
It's going to be Mitchell that triggers it. So watch for the ball maybe to come right back to him.
Not enough time.
Mitchell will trigger. That suggests to me that they're going to try to lob it to Mobley. Let's see. 5-second count about to begin. Ball handed to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs down by 2. 0.6 of a second. Donovan Mitchell gets it into Mobley. Launches along 2. It's short. And the Celtics have won the ball game. A remarkable finish to a remarkable
Every Al
night
has something to protect.
I don't think I'm doing this race.
Al Chun.
Can you hand me that pink cup?
Alan Hagan.
I'm not going to spend my retirement on land.
Als who start a business
He's the boss now.
and pass it down. They've all got something to protect, whether it's these Als
It's actually Allie.
or this perfect little Jeff. And with investment, retirement, and insurance know-how, Prudential can help protect your life's work.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Best fans in the league.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig-speed internet package. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced...
Hand off Jaylen Brown, shot clock already at 6. Jaylen left-hand dribble coming strong, bounce pass in the paint. Jordan Walsh, couple of pump fakes, lays it in with the left hand, and the foul.
Premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Kiffin is expected to head to LSU. That, according to Mark Schlabach and Pete Thamel, who cite sources who did say the contract hadn't been signed as of late last night, but said it would be a shock if he didn't sign the 7-year deal worth roughly $12 million annually. Sources telling ESPN's Marty Smith Kiffin will hold a 10 a.m. Eastern Time meeting with Ole Miss players today, followed by an announcement about his future. That is how we start SportsCenter AM. Gary Streisky, Randy Scott, Heather Dinich, Paul Feinbaum joining us bright and early this morning. Paul,
yeah, absolutely,
you're up first. What's your reaction now to this Lane Kiffin news overnight?
You know, it's the commitment to being the most aggressive
one of the greatest odysseys we've ever seen in college football coaching, with him talking to at least, or talking about going to at least 3 different schools, Ole Miss, LSU, and Florida. This is the one that most people coalesced around in the final days, but what took so long is the question, Randy, and most people believe that Kiffin meeting with the Chancellor yesterday and the AD was lobbying to either coach in the SEC championship game, which would have happened had Auburn beaten Alabama, and ultimately the playoffs, which will happen a couple weeks later. They apparently did not want him to do that. He tried to lobby them to have the team decide. They apparently chose not to do that as well.
And then also getting that same love from your teammates. You know, JB coming up to me, telling me, you're the guy. Get this stop for me real quick. Shut him down.
The Burger King double cheeseburger. A quarter-pound of beef patties, flame grilled with 2 slices of melty cheese. It's love at first bite. We're not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did. You rule.
Ole Miss sources tell me that Kiffin will hold a team meeting and address his team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, after which there will be an announcement about his future. So it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution regarding where Lane Kiffin will coach in 2026 on Sunday morning, and we'll let you know what that is as soon as we know it. All speculation certainly points to Kiffin making his way to Baton Rouge in 2026.
1:15 as we welcome you in to Amica Post-Game Live. It's been quite a week here on some of these post-game
I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check to see if anyone was watching before I stole cotton candy from a child.
19 assists, that's a low total. Each one.
Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Lane Kiffin is expected to head to LSU. That, according to Mark Schlabach and Pete Thamel, who cite sources who did say the contract hadn't been signed as of late last night, but said it would be a shock if he didn't sign the 7-year deal worth roughly $12 million annually. Sources telling ESPN's Marty Smith Kiffin will hold a 10 a.m. Eastern Time meeting with Ole Miss players today, followed by an announcement about his future. That is how we start SportsCenter AM. Gary Randy Scott.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, talking about going to at least 3 different holiday hero.
LSU and Florida.
Or
This is the one that most people
108.
coalesced around.
Smart speakers detect those hallways.
What took so long is the question, Randy.
Or possibility number 192, new
meeting with the
equipment for the
Chancellor
new
yesterday,
year.
and the AD was lobbying.
Or possibility number 555,
game, which
Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying video package. Other restrictions apply.
At Ocean State, Job Lot will celebrate Black Friday differently. Most of the entire store is on sale, and the sale runs for the entire week. All hats, gloves, and scarves are on sale. All of our coffee, all of our
Ole Miss
spices,
sources
batteries,
tell me
heaters, and all of
that
our
Kiffin will
birdseed,
hold a
electric
team
appliances,
meeting
Christmas
and
giftware,
address
and the
his team
entire
here in
clothing
Oxford
department. Even
at
Charmin
9
bath
a.m.
tissue
on
is on
Sunday
sale
morning,
this week. All
after
food,
which
box
there will be
Christmas
an
cards,
announcement
tarps,
about
and driveway
his
markers,
future.
all
So
art supplies, and
it
facial
certainly
care.
appears
Just
that we'll
about
have a
everything. Fill
resolution
your cart. You'll be
regarding
saving
where
a lot
Lane
when
Kiffin
you
will
shop
coach in
Ocean State
2026
Job Lot.
on Sunday morning, and we'll let you know
It's
what
that
that
time of
is
year again.
as soon
Happy
as
Honda
we
Days,
know
where
it.
you can drive in a
All
Honda wonderland of your own
certainly
with a great
points
offer on
to
a fun-to-drive
Kiffin making
new
his
Accord,
way to
Civic,
Baton Rouge
CRV, or
in
HRV. For a
2026.
limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CRV, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HRV.
With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits and a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital
As
One
the Boston
Travel.
Celtics kick off the
What's in
season,
your
they
wallet?
know they'll have to protect
Kiffin
home
is
court.
expected to
At
head
Amica
to
Insurance,
LSU.
they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you build. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
That is how we start SportsCenter AM. Gary Streisky, Randy Scott.
Fresh blueberries and pomegranates are now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up blueberries by the pint and whole pomegranates for just $1.97 each when you use the digital coupon Limit 4. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup, or get delivery. Hurry and save on blueberries and pomegranates. Plus, new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be local since 1860.
Kiffin meeting with the chancellor yesterday,
Rex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Rex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Rex.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the steaks.
Something simple sounds good for
With only
breakfast.
95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy.
Look.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra. Superior light
Say
beer.
yes to simple.
Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer.
Ole Miss sources tell me that Kiffin will hold a team meeting and address his team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, after which there will be an announcement about his future. So it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution regarding where Lane Kiffin will coach in 2026 on Sunday morning. And we'll let you know what that is as soon as we know it. All speculation certainly points to Kiffin making his way to Baton Rouge in 2026.
Becomes the fourth Celtic to score 42 points in 31 minutes or fewer because of foul trouble. How many?
I'm the guy sitting next to your girl in the kiss cam. This game has got a lot more interesting.
Sheila? 17 and 15. Would have been a terrible loss for Minnesota yesterday. This is a bad loss.
And if you don't have the right home coverage, you might have to kiss your savings goodbye.
Lane Kiffin is expected to head to LSU. That, according to Mark Schlabach and Pete Thamel, who cite sources who did say the contract hadn't been signed as of late last night, but said it would be a shock if he didn't sign the 7-year deal worth roughly $12 million annually. Sources telling ESPN's Marty Smith Kiffin will hold a 10 a.m. Eastern time meeting with Ole Miss players today, followed by an announcement about his future. That is how we start SportsCenter AM. Gary Streisky, Randy Scott, Heather Dinich, Paul Feinbaum joining us bright and early this morning. Paul, you're up first. What's your reaction now to this Lane Kiffin news overnight?
It concludes one of the greatest odysseys we've ever seen in college football coaching, with him talking to at least, or talking about going to at least 3 different schools, Ole Miss, LSU, and Florida. This is the one that most people coalesced around in the final days, but what took so long is the question, Randy, and most people believe that Kiffin meeting with the chancellor yesterday and the AD was lobbying to either coach in the SEC championship game, which would have happened had Auburn beaten Alabama, and ultimately the playoffs, which will happen a couple weeks later. They apparently did not want him to do that. He tried to lobby them to have the team decide. They apparently chose not to do that as well.
National game on NBC with Mike Tirico, Reggie Miller. We'll have it for you on the audio side for the Celtics and the New York Knicks.
Hockey is here. The breakaways here. The Ovi goals here. The Stanley Cup, yeah, you guessed it. It's here on ESPN.
Ole Miss sources tell me that Kiffin will hold a team meeting and address his team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, after which there will be an announcement about his future. So it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what what's new? Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Can you hand me that pink cup?
Alan Hagen.
I'm not going to spend my retirement on land.
ColonialVW.com and Bedford, Wellesley, and Westboro during the Volkswagen Deal Days. Special promotions going on now with the Sign Then Drive event. Only at ColonialVW.com and Bedford, Wellesley, and Westboro. ColonialVW.com.
Investment, retirement, and insurance know-how.
Layer on the flavor with the DQ soft and tossed chicken strip baskets. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
To LSU.
Tate Felger here this football season. Surfside iced tea and vodka and Surfside lemonade vodka is bringing you your tailgate must-have. There's nothing more refreshing than an ice-cold Surfside to enjoy while you cheer on your home team. Made with real vodka and real brewed tea, Surfside is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. That's right, no carbonation. So it's easy to sip and enjoy and keep enjoying.
It's not a seltzer, it's Surfside.
Gary Streisky, Randy Scott,
bars,
Heather Dinich, Paul Feinbaum joining us bright and early
this morning. Paul, you're up first. What's your reaction now to this Lane Kiffin news overnight?
It concludes one of the greatest odysseys we've ever seen in college football coaching. Him talking
Sports Center, 1303 Mass Ave in Arlington is stocked for the holidays with the best selection of hockey skates and gifts in
This is the one that most
for the
people
entire family.
coalesce
Soft,
around
comfortable
in the
skates for
final
mom,
days.
figure
But
skates,
what
skates
took
for
so
dad,
long is the
adjustable skates
question,
that grow with
Randy,
your child, even
and
skates
most
for
people
toddlers.
believe
Get all your
that
holiday
Kiffin
hockey
meeting
shopping
with the
done today at
chancellor
Sports
yesterday
Center,
in the AD
1303
was
Mass
lobbying
Ave in
to
Arlington,
either
or shop
coach in the
online at
SEC championship game, which would have
sportsetc.net.
happened had Auburn beaten Alabama, and ultimately the playoffs, which will happen a couple weeks later. They apparently did not want him to do that.
I'm teaming
Tried
up with
to
Heading
lobby them
Home
to
to
have
help
the team
communities facing
decide.
homelessness
They
across
apparently chose
Massachusetts.
not to
Help
do
us
that as
end
well.
homelessness at headinghomeINC.org.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Oh, yes, sir.
The ball is already rolling now for this new
Kevin
season.
Straight for the Celtics.
Ole Miss sources tell me that Kiffin will hold a team meeting and address his team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, after which there will be an announcement about his future. So it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution regarding where Lane Kiffin will coach in 2026 on Sunday morning, and we'll let you know what that is as soon as we know it. All speculation certainly points to Kiffin making his way to Baton Rouge in 2026.
Peyton Pritchard, 42 points. 15 of 22 shooting.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if doing the Georgia bark at my boss would be appropriate.
Go Dogs! For the Boston Celtics.
So we need
free throw line.
Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Lane Kiffin is expected to head to LSU. That, according to Mark Schlabach and Pete Thamel, who cite sources who did say the contract hadn't been signed as of late last night, but said it would be a shock if he didn't sign the 7-year deal worth roughly $12 million annually. Sources telling ESPN's Marty Smith Kiffin will hold a 10 a.m. Eastern Time meeting with Ole Miss players today, followed by an announcement about his future. That is how we start SportsCenter AM. Gary Streisky, Randy Scott, Heather Dinich, Paul Feinbaum joining us bright and early this morning. Paul, you're up first. What's your reaction now to this Lane Kiffin news overnight?
Yesterday, but you consider
it concludes one of the greatest odysseys we've ever seen in college football coaching, with him talking to at least, or talking about going to at least 3 different schools, Ole Miss, LSU, and Florida. This is the one that most people coalesced around in the final days, but what took so long is the question, Randy, and most people believe that Kiffin meeting with the chancellor yesterday and the AD was lobbying to either coach in the SEC championship game, which would have happened had Auburn beaten Alabama, and ultimately the playoffs, which will happen a couple weeks later. They apparently did not want him to do that. He tried to lobby them to have the team decide. They apparently chose not to do that as well.
Evan Mobley was a +8, but then you look, and Tomlin was good off the bench for Cleveland. But other than that,
hockey is here. The breakaways, here. The OV goals, here. The Stanley Cup, yeah, you guessed it. It's here on ESPN.
Jaylen Brown +16. You missed it,
Ole Miss sources tell me that Kiffin will hold a team meeting and address his team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, after which there will be an announcement about his future. So it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution regarding where Lane Kiffin will coach in 2026 on Sunday morning, and we'll let you know what that is as soon as we know it. All speculation certainly points to Kiffin making his way to Baton Rouge in 2026.
In the same game. That was Pritchard's last 40-point outing. He goes for 42 in this one tonight.
Every Al has something to protect.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
Al Chun.
Can you hand me that paint cup?
Alan Hagan.
I'm not going to spend my retirement on land.
Als who start a business
She's the boss now.
and pass it down. They've all got something to protect, whether it's these Als
It's actually Allie.
or this perfect little Jeff. And with investment, retirement, and insurance know-how,
Look at the camera.
Prudential can help protect your life's work.
Not just tonight's game,
Who's your
but no
rock?
Tatum, of course, for the foreseeable future. No
Lane
Jason
Kiffin
Tatum
is expected to
as he
head
rehabs.
to LSU.
You
That
didn't have
according to Mark
Kata.
Schlabach and Pete Thamel, who
did
cite
not
sources
have
who did
Derek
say the
White.
contract hadn't been signed
You got a
as
big
of late
game
last
against the
night, but
Knicks
said
on
it would be a
Tuesday.
shock if he didn't
Guys were
sign
hyping it up
the
on the
7-year
broadcast
deal worth roughly $12 million
because they played the Knicks
annually.
last year in the
Sources telling
playoffs.
ESPN's Marty Smith
They're
Kiffin
having a good
will hold a
season.
10
The Knicks
a.m.
won tonight.
Eastern
They beat
time
second
meeting with
place
Ole Miss players
Toronto,
today,
116-94.
followed by an announcement
The
about
Celtics aren't good
his
enough this
future.
year
That is how we
to
start
call
SportsCenter
tonight
AM.
a
Gary
look-ahead
Streisky, Randy
spot
Scott,
or a look-ahead
Heather
game.
Dinich, Paul
You need
Feinbaum
the
joining us
wins
bright and early this
when you
morning.
can
Paul,
get them.
you're up first. What's your reaction now to this
And,
Lane Kiffin news overnight?
Tonight was a night. Walking
It
in here, I
concludes
thought,
one of the greatest odysseys
this
we've ever
might
seen
not
in
be
college
their
football
night because
coaching,
Kata
with him talking
provides
to at least or talking about going to at least
He's
three different
huge.
schools,
He's
Ole
an
Miss,
anchor to their
LSU,
front
and
court.
Florida.
They don't have a lot
This
of
is the
depth,
one
so
that
Tillman
most
got
people
the start,
coalesced around
did all
in the
he
final
could
days.
in
But
30
what took
minutes of
so
action.
long is the
9
question, Randy,
points for Tillman,
and
6
most people
rebounds.
believe that Kiffin meeting with the
got
chancellor
spotted
yesterday and the
from
AD was lobbying
Amari
to
Williams
either
tonight,
coach in the SEC
two-way
championship
contract
game,
player,
which would have
second-round
happened had Auburn beaten Alabama, and ultimately the
Consider
playoffs,
all
which will
that.
happen a couple weeks
The
later.
Celtics
They
tonight
apparently
had
did not want him
46
to do that. He
rebounds,
tried to
Cleveland's
lobby them to have
43.
the team decide. They
And
apparently chose
the
not to
Celtics
do that
did
as well.
a decent job on the offensive glass. Jordan Walsh had 6 offensive rebounds tonight, 2 steals and a block.
Hockey is here. The breakaways, here. The OV goals,
But as
here.
a shot
The
goes
Stanley Cup, yeah, you guessed it. It's here on ESPN.
Hustle stat. No matter what side of the ball, defensive or offensive.
Ole Miss
rebounding,
sources tell me
Walsh was
that
the
Kiffin
guest
will
on
hold a
postgame.
team meeting and address his
And,
team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on
instrumental
Sunday
in this
morning,
win, 38
after
minutes,
which
14
there will be an
points. Doesn't have to shoot the
announcement
ball
about his future.
often, as long as
So
he's defending.
it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution
fine.
regarding
Walsh
where
was
Lane
huge
Kiffin
in
will
this game
coach
for
in
the Celtics.
2026 on
Defensively,
Sunday
2 steals
morning.
and a block. Tillman
And
had
we'll let
3
you know
steals and
what
a
that
block. So
is
this was a
as
complete
soon
team
as
effort,
we
and this
know
is a
it.
feisty
All
game where
speculation
this is how you have to
certainly
play every
points
night, and
to Kiffin
especially
making
in
his
spots.
way to
Second night
Baton Rouge
back-to-back.
in 2026.
You're in it at the end with Minnesota. They pull away and beat you. Could have easily just rolled the balls out. Let's get out of here. We're back home
Make
Tuesday.
that 3 with the
This is a
Capital One
big
Saver
win for
card.
the
You earn
Celtics. They were
unlimited
0-3 at
3%
one
cash
point
back
in
on
the early part of the
dining
season,
and
but folks,
entertainment.
it's not early.
Get your tentacles off my 3% cash back.
I guess
Perfect delivery.
technically,
What's in your
we're
wallet?
a quarter of the way through. This was game number
Lane
20
Kiffin
of
is
the
expected
season,
to head
and the
to
Celtics
LSU.
pulled 2 games
That according to
above
Mark
500,
Schlabach and Pete Thamel,
to go to
who cite
11-9
sources who did say the contract hadn't
in
been
what is a
signed
cluttered,
as of late last night, but said it would be a shock if he
wouldn't
didn't
say
sign
mediocre,
the 7-year
right?
deal
Play
worth
the
roughly
games,
$12
and
million
if you see
annually.
teams-
Sources
think
telling
about this,
ESPN's
right?
Marty Smith Kiffin
The
will hold a
Celtics
10
are
a.m.
in ninth
Eastern
place
time
in the
meeting with
East,
Ole Miss
and
players
there's 8
today,
teams above
followed
them
by
are
an
all
announcement
above 500.
about
Not
his
at
future.
500,
That is how we start
above
SportsCenter
500.
AM. Gary
So-
Streisky, Randy Scott, Heather Dinich,
And
Paul Feinbaum joining us
Milwaukee
bright and
and
early
Indiana right
this
now are
morning.
not
Paul,
in the
you're up
play-in or
first.
the
What's your
playoffs.
reaction now to this Lane Kiffin
So-
news overnight?
It's a big win. I said this before
It
the
concludes
game.
one of the greatest odysseys we've
I
ever seen in
wondered,
college football coaching, with him
from
talking to at least or
just looking
talking
at the
about
10,000
going to
foot
at
view of
least
this
3
particular
different schools,
season
Ole
for the
Miss,
Celtics.
LSU, and Florida.
How
This is the
would
one
this
that most
team
people coalesced around in the
together,
final days.
knowing
But
their
what took
roster
so long is the question, Randy,
limitations? How would they
and most people
identify
believe that
roles?
Kiffin meeting with the
And I think
chancellor
when you're
yesterday and the
Pete
AD was
Pritchard,
lobbying
Jordan
to
Walsh,
either coach in the SEC championship game, which would have happened had Auburn beaten Alabama, and ultimately the playoffs, which will happen a couple weeks later. They apparently did not want him to do that. He tried to lobby them to have the team decide. They apparently chose not to do that as well.
How to really experience it and grow. And that just does not happen.
It's Black Friday at Wayfair. Score doorbuster deals like this machine washable rug for just $99.99. This Philips espresso machine for just $319.99. And this Sealy mattress for just $399.99. Shop now.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
You think about
Ole Miss sources tell me that Kiffin will hold a team meeting and address his team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, after which there will be an announcement about his future. So it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution regarding where Lane Kiffin will coach in 2026 on Sunday morning, and we'll let you know what that is as soon as we know it. All speculation certainly points to Kiffin making his way to Baton Rouge in 2026.
The motivational tactic, the process, he's got that down. Folks can quibble with his
make that three with the
strategies
Capital One
and how
Saver
he
card. You earn
goes about
unlimited
maybe
3%
his
cash back
actual
on
play
dining
style and game
and
planning, but from a
entertainment.
belief standpoint,
Get your
this team's got
tentacles
it going
off
on.
my 3% cash back.
You lost
Perfect
last night.
delivery.
You
What's
win
in your
back-to-backs,
wallet?
You win the first one, and then you've kind of
Lane Kiffin is expected to head to LSU. That, according to Mark Schlabach and Pete Thamel, who cite sources who did say the contract hadn't been signed as of late last night, but said it would be a shock if he didn't sign the 7-year deal worth roughly $12 million annually. Sources telling ESPN's Marty Smith Kiffin will hold a 10 a.m. Eastern Time meeting with Ole Miss players today, followed by an announcement about his future. That is how we start SportsCenter AM. Gary Streisky, Randy Scott, Heather Dinich, Paul Feinbaum joining us bright and early this morning. Paul, you're up first. What's your reaction now to this Lane Kiffin news overnight?
That long. That's a season high, by the way, for Jordan
It concludes one of the greatest odysseys we've ever seen in college football coaching, with him talking to at least, or talking about going to at least 3 different schools, Ole Miss, LSU, and Florida. This is the one that most people coalesced around in the final days, but what took so long is the question, Randy, and most people believe that Kiffin meeting with the chancellor yesterday and the AD was lobbying to either coach in the SEC championship game, which would have happened had Auburn beaten Alabama, and ultimately the playoffs, which will happen a couple weeks later. They apparently did not want him to do that. He tried to lobby them to have the team decide. They apparently chose not to do that as well.
To 11-9 on the season. They will next play on Tuesday night.
Hockey is here. The breakaways, here. The Ovi goals, here. The Stanley Cup, yeah, you guessed it. It's here on ESPN.
They're at the top of the Eastern Conference. As you most know, they were in the conference
Ole Miss sources tell me that Kiffin will hold a team meeting and address his team here in Oxford at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, after which there will be an announcement about his future. So it certainly appears that we'll have a resolution regarding where Lane Kiffin will coach in 2026 on Sunday morning. And we'll let you know what that is as soon as we know it. All speculation certainly points to Kiffin making his way to Baton Rouge in 2026.
Coming up, if you're listening in Boston, on 98.5, the Sports Hub. We will continue the discussion of this.
Every Al has something to protect.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
Al Chun.
Can you hand me that pink cup?
Alan Hagan.
I'm not going to spend my retirement on land.
Als who start a business
He's the boss now.
and pass it down. They've all got something to protect, whether it's these Als
It's actually Allie.
or this perfect little
Jeff.
And with investment, retirement, and insurance
This
know-how,
is Boston
Prudential
Celtics
can help
basketball.
protect your life.
Right hand dribble into the paint, goes to